Let me first welcome you all. First of its kind, the SSB capsule over here, which is in collaboration with the Bayonet SSB Academy and CULTSSB. Let me firstly give a brief introduction. I am Colonel Dharmendra Pandey. Recently, I superannuated from service this 31st December. I am an infantry officer and qualified from DIPR as a psychologist. I have put on 32 and a half years of service, and from last 3 tenures, I'll say I was posted in National Cadet Corps, and this skill of SSB, that psychology, this skill was most beneficial for the NCC cadets, which I nurtured, and around 50 odd cadets in last 5-6 years, they became commissioned officers.
Can they hear you?
Before that, can you all hear me? Just give me a sign.
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Oh, thank you. Now, what about CULTSSB?
Yes, sir. You're perfectly audible, sir.
I'm happy my ex-student, director and founder of CULTSSB, Pallab Datta, is also here in the group. He is the director and founder. What about CULT? I was in Visakhapatnam from 2 years back. Almost 2 years I was there, and I met Pallab there. And he took my guidance, and consecutively thrice he got recommended All Indian Merit, 4th, 2nd and 5th. But due to medical constraints, he could not join. Notwithstanding that, the knowledge which he had acquired from me, he has become the founder and director of the CULTSSB Academy. I am very happy to see the progress of the CULT Academy, which Pallab constantly, as and when the success achieved by the CULT, the success is shared with me. So I wish good luck to the CULT and his team, Pallab, for doing good job, and continue doing like this. Now since I am superannuated, so the constraints on me is no more. So I am fully available to CULT as and when they need my services. Now the aim of this workshop of the SSB is basically to make you all candidates aware of the SSB, to make you aware of the dynamics of the SSB. None of you are lacking, let me tell you over here, but only what one lacks is a presentation and projection before the board. That's what I'll try to highlight in these 3 days workshop. I'm sure in days to come you all become elite commissioned officers of the Indian Armed Forces. Now, with this brief introduction, I hand over to the founder and director of the CULTSSB Academy, Mr. Pallab Datta. Yeah, Pallab.
Thank you so much, sir. First of all, Jai Hind, sir, and Jai Hind to all the candidates out here. Thank you for such a warm welcome, and it's a great honor from learning from sir and then starting this initiative, helping more than 1,000 plus candidates. So far, 125 have even made it, got recommended, 40 plus are commissioned officer. Giving a small introduction about me and also to all the audience who have joined today. So yeah, myself Pallab Datta, I got recommended thrice for Indian Navy with All India rank 4, 2 and 5. I'm an ex-officer trainee cadet. I joined academy, but due to some reason I had to drop from there as well. Still some clearances are waiting. And previously I was also a sailor at INS Chilka, joined through AA. And apart from that, I'm working as an HR and interviewer for a US-based MNC, and also CULT is one of our initiative where not only me but with our whole team of ex-academy personnel are helping, and we are very delighted to even share the stage with our today's speaker, honor of guest, Colonel Dharmendra Pandey. And since he has served more than 3 decades in army, not only from his professional expertise but also from his expertise of guiding candidates. Because let me tell all the audience out here that when he was in service, when he helped, when he was in NCC, the best part of all is he used to guide from apart from his like routine thing, which not only help cadets like us but also civilian cadets candidates who used to come from the engineering colleges. And one of the best part which I always remember is from Visakhapatnam group which we did. Like around 15-20 candidates were there, and almost all the candidates have made it. And the result are tremendous, and they also topped in the merit. Would sir will also tell the name as well. But before we start anything new, and before Pandey sir start anything new, would like to request here, requesting all to turn on their cameras, because that is what I can, or you can show respect to someone who has served more than 3 decades in the army, and also to your seniors who is watching this session. Because let's speak to live ladies and gentlemen, not bots. Because है ना, already you guys are working tremendously day in day out in your work life. तो यार थोड़ा सा हमें भी वार्तालाप करने का मौका दो. आप लोग भी आओ, अपने चीज़ें शेयर करो, and let's make it more interactive. Because I know sir and sir मुझे जानते हैं, like हम we wanted interactions, क्योंकि it should be not too monotonous कि हाँ एक ऑफिसर आए और पढ़ा के चले गए, ठीक है. एंड वी ऑल्सो डोंट वांट कि इट शुड नॉट बी अ रेगुलर कोचिंग थिंग कि हाँ 200 लोग आए पढ़ा दिए और चले गए, ठीक है. लेट्स मेक इट इंटरेक्टिव, ठीक है. एंड आई गेस यहाँ काफ़ी सारे लोग हैं, और यस यस आई वी नो आप रेस्पेक्ट करते हो. अगर आप बाहर भी हो तो यू कैन जस्ट गिव योर रीज़न, ठीक है. सर विल ऑल्सो टेल दिस रीज़न इज नोन एज अ डिफेंस मैकेनिज्म, और बहुत कुछ चीज़ें समझाएंगे सर. बट उन सबसे पहले आई कैन सी ओनली फ्यू कैमरास टर्निंग अप, तो सब लोग आ जाओ. And yes, the session will be bilingual, English Hindi mix, or sir has got army language as well, which he will be using. So terms and conditions apply. Don't get offended, because that is what academy teaches कि यार आपको बजाया जाएगा. And sir ने जो सर्विस देखी है, हमारी इतनी एज भी नहीं है जितना हम एक्सपीरियंस कर सकें. तो come on यार, I am not able to see. I am still seeing only few cameras, 7-8. बाकी लोग या तो मीटिंग में नहीं है या तो कंबल के अंदर है. आ जाओ आ जाओ, ठीक है. एंड दोज हु रियली रेस्पेक्ट, सी आप काफ़ी लोग मुझे जानते हैं, काफ़ी लोग नहीं भी जानते, बट दोज हु नो वेल एंड गुड. बट सर इज अ गेस्ट ऑफ ऑनर टुडे, एंड मोर इम्पोर्टेंटली सर रिसेंटली गॉट रिटायर्ड. काफ़ी कुछ है. ओके ग्रेट. So all right, so a little bit about the today's talk as well as the next 3 days, and apart from that sir will take over. So firstly, this 3-day workshop which sir will be hosting, and Cult is just generally giving a small like hand-to-hand collab, not more than that. But the best part of all is sir will give direct hand-to-hand experience, and sir was a like proper assessor from a DIPR trained, and मैंने genuinely almost हर चीज़ सर से सीखी है. Even when I take classes also, I directly give reference कि ये चीज़ें नहीं करनी है. और luckily or unluckily, it has fortune helped more than hundreds of candidates who have got recommended. Recently आप लोग ने अगर हमारे YouTube चैनल देखा होगा तो recently there was a candidate called All India Rank 13, Neeraj Moore. She got CDS OTA woman, and when she got, I just shared with the sir, and sir was also very happy. तो जो सर सिखा रहे हैं उसी का कॉपी मैंने किया है, उसी को हमने रिप्लिकेट किया है. तो आप सोचो सर खुद बैठे हैं तो दैट इज पत्थर की लकीर है ना, नॉट बियॉन्ड दैट, नॉट लेस देन दैट, ठीक है. ऑलराइट ग्रेट. सो आई कैन सी द एनर्जी. सो पहले एक क्वेश्चन पूछूंगा एंड देन वी विल हैंड ओवर टू सर. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू वांट टू गेट रिकमेंडेड? प्लीज रेज देयर हैंड्स. देखते हैं सब जिंदा है या सब सो गए. लेट्स सी. देखो इफ समवन इज नॉट रेजिंग देयर हैंड, आई एंड सर विल गेट टू नो कि आप बस आप भीड़ बना रहे हो, है ना. See, preparing for defense is known as national time pass of India, ठीक है. So don't do it, ठीक है. Okay, I should see around 41 people raising their hand, क्योंकि सर और मैं हो चुके ऑलरेडी, ठीक है. तो चलिए 41. देखो सर भी, if सर भी अगर वापस भी तो सर भी हैंड रेस करेंगे. आ जाओ आ जाओ. Okay. And some are still sleeping. क्या करें? No words. So I can see good enthusiastic crowd. So rest all either they have got recommended or they have lost their interest. या 2025 के resolution से बाहर recommend होना. Okay, whatever may be the reason, I can see the energetic crowd. You can lower your hand. So for the next 3 days, we will be learning everything about SSB, starting from psych, GTO, interview, screening, conference, what not to do, what to do, and the best part of all is the myths which will be clarified. क्योंकि 90% of the candidates are in that dilemma कि हाँ हमें ये चीज़ें करेंगे तो हो जाएंगे, बट हमें ये भी चीज़ ध्यान रखनी है क्या चीज़ें नहीं करनी है. हमें लगता है हम 10 जगह से सीख कर आ जाएंगे और कूल बन जाएंगे, ऐसा नहीं होता, ठीक है. यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड द लैंग्वेज विच इज़ नीडेड, ठीक है. सो these all things will be covered, and wherever if needed, we will also do some practice, ठीक है, जो आप लोगों को बहुत handy होगा. And last but not the least, from wherever sources you have got this meeting link, I would request please share this meeting link to every group audience, because this is free of cost. We are not charging even a single rupee. Even there are many enrolled students of cult also in this meeting. So I just thought we should share this thing, क्योंकि सर फिर बहुत busy हो जाएंगे, तो हमें यहाँ पे करवाना चाहिए. So I hope all the candidates are there. And two basic things in this whole workshop, I would request कि यार जितना हो सके कैमरा ऑन रखो, क्योंकि सर अगर आपको देखेंगे तो आपके फेशियल एक्सप्रेशन से समझेंगे. दूसरी चीज़ है टेक नोट्स वॉट एवर सर इज सेइंग, because I still have notes which I prepared 3 years back, which has helped me to back recommendation, hundreds of people recommending. So ये चीज़ return करना. And last but not the least, if you are finding something very useful, very genuine, take a note of it, and if you have got any doubts, get it clarified. At least not in the middle, but end में रखना, end तक बने रहोगे तो lot of things will be already get clarified. ठीक है? So thank you so much, sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Pallab. Very kind of you, very generous, very magnanimous of you of highlighting me and talking of my achievements. Thank you so much. Very nicely brought out, covered by Pallab, that it will be a more like a interactive sessions, but it's a request that should not interfere in between. I'm sure there will be tons of doubts, queries. Just jot it down somewhere. I assure and promise you, I'll clear all queries of each and one, then only we log off from here. So that is the first point. And now let me make you all aware of the 3-day schedule. The next 3 days, this workshop, how we are going to conduct it. Today, as it is, I'll start with dynamics of the SSB. Dynamics of the SSB means actually, these 3-day sessions too short for me to cover. It is something like a trailer for you all guys. Notwithstanding that, dynamics of SSB. Understand like this. There are every candidate, every student who goes for SSB, he prepares very badly, very hard, by SSB coaching, guidance, YouTube, all various books, gathering awareness, right, left. Well, he or she leaves no stone unturned to get recommended. But my question is, which I generally ask, with so much preparation the candidates go and face the SSB, do all of them get recommended? Answer is no. Not. Why? When so much preparation you've done, people have left no stone unturned in preparation, then why people are not getting recommended? Does this mean that you people are, what you call, those who don't get recommended, they are unfit to become officers? No, it's not that. Believe me, all of you who are listening to me today, all are fit to become officers. I repeat, all are fit to become officers. But the problem is, why they get rejected after so much of preparation is that because candidate fails to project and present the way the board wants. I repeat, the candidate fails to project and produce the way the board wants. So before I start, it is important to understand what SSB is. Once you understand the SSB, what is their requirement, then I'm sure the success is yours. So today's session will be by and large on the dynamics of the SSB. This is what I call dynamics of the SSB. And later part, I'll cover about the interview. Again, I'll tell about the dynamics of the interview. And then, if the time permits, some GTO will discuss, and then some question answer sessions. This is for today's session. And tomorrow, by and large, we'll cover the GTO. And day after tomorrow, on 11th, we'll cover the psychology. So, coming on to dynamics of the SSB. This is very, very important. Believe me, in this 3-day capsule, if you listen to me and follow it, no coaching, no guidance, nothing is required. You will get recommended. So, Mool Mantra formula I am giving now. Now that there are around 47 of you are here, if I ask a question, I want the answer also. So it will get cluttered, but anyone can raise hand and answer my question. Now, when I am sitting in front of you, I am talking, then I am the board. Treat me as a board. I am one in all. I am the commandant, central commandant, I am the interim officer, the board president, the deputy president, psychologist, GTO, interim officer. I am one in all now. Presume that. So I am the board in nutshell. The question is, if I am the board, you all are candidates, you all have come to the board to get recommended. Why shall I recommend you? Anyone? Raise your hands. Why shall I recommend you? Yeah, Janshu. Janshu, I can see your raised hand. Yeah. Why shall I recommend you? Please turn on your speaker. Okay, next, Abhishek. Why
Sir,
shall I
so that
recommend you?
we can, yes, sir. Very good evening, sir. First of all, for this session. And for me, sir, the answer is to contribute in the betterment for the organization, sir.
Good. Yeah, Janshu, are you ready to answer? Why shall I recommend you? I'm the board, not Dharmendra Pandey now. Janshu is not ready. Yeah, Khushi Dubey, I can see you. Put on a mic on. Why shall I recommend you?
So I think the from my side the answer will be to prove my capabilities. So I can do much better.
Okay. Yeah, Janshu, are you ready to answer? I'm not able to hear you, Janshu. So never mind. I'll answer this because the question which I asked, it's
So
very
actually,
difficult for the can. Janshu, you ready?
I think the defense environment suits me. So
Defense
I'm
environment.
much capable of doing defense stuff.
So good. Now, why ask this question? Why shall I select you? Whatever answer you give, any of the candidates you give, it is by and large the common and the same answer. If I'm a candidate, let's say I'm a candidate, if somebody asks me, the entering officer asks, yeah, Pandey, why shall I recommend you? I'll also say something like this. Sir, I think I've got all officer-like qualities, sir, and I'm bold, I'm tough, I'm physically fit, I'm mentally robust, and sir, I'm smart and handsome, sir. I think I'm the best person to serve the nation, sir, and I'm intelligent, I'm sharp, I'm whatnot, sir, I'm blah, blah, sir. I think I'm the best among all, sir, in the country, and I should get recommended, sir. It is something, and similar answer you will also give something.
Yes, sir.
This is the wrong answer. My teaching is entirely different. Whatever question I'll ask, you will fail to answer that. So that's I said, in 3 days, listen very carefully. If you understand me, apply that, believe me, recommended. What you say, what I said as a candidate, or what you have said, that what we all feel, you feel. Yes, you think so, you are the best, and you should get recommended. You feel so. But what board is looking forward? The board looks forward today, if I select this candidate and make him, her an officer, will he, she will fight a decisive battle as our ex-heroes, PVC, Mahavir, Paramveer, Lokmani, they are martyrs, they are heroes who have laid down the life of the country. So, my dog has also joined the class. So, to say that, to understand more clearly, I'm sure you all must have seen one of the other Fauji movies. Border is one of the very common movies. Laksh is the very common movie. something like this. So just raise the hand, let's say border, film border. So how many of you have seen this film? Just raise your hand. I want to count. 17, 18, 21. People are still thinking. 22, 23. 23 is hand raised. Okay, Lakshya. 25 hand raised. Okay, Lakshya movie. How many have you seen? Please raise hand. Of Hrithik Roshan, Captain Karan. 31, 33. Chalo, 34. 33. Chalo, ठीक है, got it. So, either it's a Lakshya movie or it's a border movie, any movie. So in border, it was Major Kuldeep Chandpuri, Mahavir Chakra, Battle of Longewala, 1971 war. God bless soul of Major Chandpuri. He retired as Brigadier Kuldeep Chandpuri, and some 3 years back, at the age of 86, he died at Mohali. God bless his soul. And second Laksh movie, Captain Karan, that was किरदार जिसका ऋतिक रोशन ने निभाया था, beautiful movie. These two are very beautiful movies, which I take the example to make you understand what SSB is. Now to say that, let's take, I understand all students over here, either Laksh or Border or any Fauji movie that you have seen. Just think of that hero of that movie. Let's say Captain Vikram Batra, 13 Jammu and Kashmir Rifles, Paramveer Chakra, Shershah movie. So he is also a hero. So my point is, SSB is looking forward when you, now right now you are bored. This is the board now. Presume your candidate sitting in front of me. I have to select you. You are giving your best in these 5 days and you want, sir, please recommend me, sir, please recommend me, sir, please recommend me. All of you won't get recommended. I'm 100% willing, 100% willing. I say means the board. Janshu, no disturbance, somebody is distracting you. So, I mean, you want to get recommended, I'm the board, I also want you to recommend. But my one question, only one question. Today, if I recommend you, are you going to act the same way as Major Kuldeep Chandpuri, as Captain Hrithik, as Captain Vikram Batra, as Captain Manoj Pandey, as Captain Vijayan Thapar, XYZ heroes, they have laid down the life. The question is, I have to see you, these characters inside you. In these 5 days, the test is so beautifully designed कि नेहा कुमारी और भारती शेखावत और प्रियंका प्रताप और रोहित बागल और जयांशु उदित्य परिहार, I can see this name flashing the screen, so that's not rattling out. If you confirm and you prove me, yes sir, that's me only, I am next Major Kuldeep Chandpuri. Sir, I am that Captain Karan. Sir, I am Manoj Pandey. Sir, I am this, I am that. You convince me. The entire 5-day test is designed in this only, who is that next hero. So presume so, the chair which I am sitting right now, this is the chair of the Company Commander Major Kuldeep Chandpuri, who is no more in this world now. And the chair is empty. I am fully willing to give you this chair of Major Kuldeep Chandpuri and make you commissioned officer. But condition is, if tomorrow the war breaks out of 1970 war, similar war or worse than that, in which the Longewala is threatened by enemies, 55 tanks, 3,500 men, so much power is coming, with so much force is coming to attack the Battle of Longewala. And Major Kuldeep Chandpuri, just 120 men soldier. Just imagine 120 men with rifle only standing and guarding, and they defeated the enemy. Can you imagine? It is something mission impossible, which I'll touch subsequently. So a 120 men, if they can defeat the entire enemy, those who have got camera, I will request you, please put on the cameras. I would like to see you. I would like to see the facial expressions. You will be benefited. I'll ask questions from you. And again, there's no compulsion. If you want your camera to be off, let it be off, but I'm happy to see you. So 120 men defeated enemies, 55 tanks, some 3,500 men along that. Now this is something called mission impossible. So to say that, I am selecting you for that mission. I want to see that Major Kuldeep Chandpuri inside you. I want to see in the board. You prove me, sir, I am that. I promise you. I bet and guarantee as is so happy to recommend you and give you this chair. But now the problem arises if today I make you officers, let's say, I make you officers today, and I place you in the place of Major Kuldeep Chandpuri, same situation, Battle of Longewala. I put all of you there as the company commander, tiger of that company, let's say. Believe me, I'm 100% convinced, I repeat, I'm 100% convinced nobody is coward amongst you. Nobody is coward. You will rather lay down the life in that Battle of Longewala or any battle, rather showing the back and running away from the enemy. You will not do so. You will not run away. You will fight. All of you are courageous guys. Believe me. But the problem is, in SSB, when you start giving a test, how courageous you may be, you prove to be cowards. I repeat, you prove to be cowards because this, you don't understand the dynamics of the SSB. See, what are they looking forward? They want tigers and you are cowards. So sorry friend, that is why where 90% of the candidates should get recommended in each board, 90% are rejected and only 10 are recommended. Now these 10, those who are recommended, believe me, they have got gurus or mahagurus. They are trained by gurus and mahagurus and they get all the formula, what question, problem is imposed on them in the SSB and what to answer, how to answer. So they become tigers in the SSB. So that's why 12 rejections, my candidate, 12, 8, 9, 10 rejections, they got recommended because they know what to say, what not to say. So in nutshell, SSB looking forward for a warrior inside you, a hero, past hero who have laid down the life. Let's say Captain Vikram Batra. You prove to the board, I promise that and guarantee this chair of Captain Vikram Batra you will get and you'll become commissioned officers. So this was the basic of the dynamics of the SSB of the requirement. Now we'll advance further. I will dwell upon this further to understand the requirement of the SSB. So I have devised a formula WIPR and G also. So W stands for war, I for impossible, P for pressure, R for resource, and G for girl candidates. They are the girls. So WIPR and G. So we'll touch one each. So to say that, the question is on the board, why shall I recommend you in the board? The answer is, sir, to fight the war. This question interviewing officer nahi karega tumse. He will not ask this question. What I'm telling you right now, these questions will not be asked. And please don't say what I'm saying right now. This should be the back of your mind. I'm sharpening your mind. How to train, to be ready, prepared, to face the eventuality in the board, but not to recall what I'm saying. He asked, sir, why shall I recommend you? You say, sir, just to fight a war. ये तो पांडे से ट्रेंड होकर आया है, बहुत सुपर ट्रेंड है, पांडे का स्टूडेंट है ये तो ऐसे नहीं बोलना. आप जो बोलते हैं, सर, I'm smart, I'm handsome, I'm dashing, and this and that, I'm physically fit and mentally robust, and पता नहीं क्या क्या, want to serve nation. That is the right answer before the board. You must say that to be the board. Don't say what I'm saying. But board wants, is selecting you primarily to fight the war for the nation. So question is, why shall I select you? Sir, to fight the war for the nation at the peril of my life. जरूरत पड़े तो मैं अपनी जान भी दे दूंगी और देश को तो मैं बचा के रखूंगा. और देश जो है सरमुखी है मेरे लिए, और देश कुछ भी हो जाए मैं देश को हारने नहीं दूंगी और मैं जान कुर्बान दे दूंगी और मैं हर लड़ाई, हर बैटल मैं जीतूंगी. So that is in the mind of the board. I repeat, war देख रहा है तुम्हारे अंदर, are you warrior or not? This is the first question. Second question, now linked with war only. So entire SSB is war, remember this. Each and every test is war. Let it be psych, let it be GTO, let it be interview. When they throw a question, just, we'll do the exercise some also, you'll come to know. So just imagine he has thrown a situation of a battlefield before you. Okay, next question. Now you please raise hand. I've already given WIPR and G, I already told. फुल फॉर्म मैंने शायद से बता दिया है, कुछ ने लिख भी लिया, आई हैव सीन दैट. I'm happy to see a few of my ex-students and ex-cadets also here in this group. Yeah, please put your cameras on. I'm very able to see you. Okay, so next question is, this war, we just discussed war. Is this mission possible or impossible? I'll put across this like this. Please raise your hand. There are three choices before you. Three choices before you. It is easy to win a war, difficult to win a war, or impossible to win a war? Easy, difficult, and impossible. Only one is the right answer. Please raise your hands. Yeah, Shubham Yadav.
Jain sir, it is impossible to win a war.
मैंने बोल दिया जिससे सुन लिया तुमने? या मैंने बोल दिया था. Yeah, right. Generally people talk of sir, it is difficult, and you say impossible. तो बहुत rare बोलते हैं. People don't say impossible. They say easy and difficult. Most of them say difficult. No, friend. All battle wars are mission impossible. You think of any war, any battle. We have just mentioned few of them in the form of the movie. You think yourself in that situation. Then you will realize, no, this is mission impossible. Let's take the border case. Now, border, 55 tanks, some 3,500 soldiers along there, and only our Indian troops, 120 men. Don't you think it is suicidal for the Indian army? It is suicidal. Think coolly. Just for information, each tank has got 44 rounds. Four rounds each tank, or 120 mm caliber. So roughly 2,500 rounds the enemy was carrying when they are advancing toward the Battle of Longewala. And then their tanks are mounted with heavy machine gun, medium machine guns, soldiers. So our troops were no match to them. So this is mission impossible, friend, for which I am selecting you. Second example, we'll take Lakshmi movie, same. Crux is 48 hours was given to Captain Karan, that is Hrithik Roshan, to scale that peak and evict the enemy. 12 of them started, 6 got ambushed and killed. Still, he never lost hope. He fought, climbed that 2,000 feet cliff in the hours of darkness, and before 48 hours, he evicted, killed the enemies and flew his national flag. So now if you think that mission, it is very easy mission, that Hrithik Roshan ka, or you say Captain Vikram Batra inke mission bahut easy the, friend, you are very wrong. It is not easy. It is not difficult also. It is mission impossible. So the board is selecting you for mission impossible. To say that, you will be given lots of pressure in the board, in all the tests, psych, GTO and interview, lots of pressure. The board wants you to surrender. Board wants you to surrender. Board wants you to surrender. Those who surrender are not recommended. They are rejected. So never surrender, never give up, keep fighting, keep fighting. The most stupid solution I will say, give them, you don't understand. Some interference, sorry. So, I was talking about mission impossible. So, we are selecting you for mission impossible. Lots of pressure will be there on you on various tests, not various tests, in all tests, which I'll touch subsequently one by one. You have not to give up. You have to keep fighting. Let it be the SRT, let it be the GTO, let it be any TAT writing a story or any question thrown to you by the entering officer, he is building, he is creating a situation, a mission impossible, friend, for you. And those who don't come under pressure, fight, you better give most stupid answer that is accepted to the board. I repeat, you, nothing's clicking you. Please give the most stupid answer de dena. But never give up, never surrender is accepted to the board and will turn out to be Major Kuldeep Chandpuri. Okay. So, second I said was mission impossible. Board is mission impossible. First was war, second is mission impossible. Now going to third question. Be prepared to raise your hand. The question is, this war, is it a pressurized business or non-pressurized business? Raise your hands. Pressurized business or non-pressurized business? Yeah, Pratik.
Pressurized.
Good. Simple question, simple answer. You are becoming smart now. Put your mic off. And yes, it is pressurized business. Friend, when I am selecting you for a pressurized business, then mind you, in the SSB, I will give you loads of pressure, and pressure. Don't come under pressure because he's selecting for that war. He's looking forward, next hero is going to fight the battle of Longewala. He's looking forward inside you. So, don't come under pressures. Keep smiling. Don't give body language. The entering officer, you come to the pressure and तुम्हें समझ नहीं आ रहा क्या बोलूं क्या ना बोलूं, this that, looking right left, shaking hands, something like that. Please don't do that. I say give the best possible answer, but should nothing's clicking you, give the most stupid answer, but please give rather coming to the pressure and saying sorry sir, I don't know. Yeah, if the most stupid also doesn't clicks to you, James just one. If most stupid also doesn't clicks you, then in that case you say, sir, I'll come back to you. Rather saying I don't know. Yeah, James, you want to say something?
Sir, if we give normal or basic, or you can say stupid answer, then he will ask for explanation. But we were blank at the time. Then what will we do?
James, I'm very happy by your question. ये बहुत अच्छा डाउट है, you must ask this doubt, must ask. ठीक है? We people are very afraid of getting your answer and giving. We people are very afraid of fear of rejection. We have got a serious fear of rejection, and in that fear of rejection, we try to polish and try to give very polished answer. We try to give. Now, there are 15 officer-like qualities which I'll touch during interview. But since you raised this question, there is one of the qualities is courage. Now, courage are two types: moral courage and physical courage. So, physical is something sweating out, obstacle course, running around. Anybody can be good in physical. You practice, work hard, sweat out, you'll good in physicals. But what about moral courage? The question what you ask, your doubt, is your moral courage. He wants, believe me, the entering officer wants you to fight back to him. Question him, challenge him, check him. Bolo sir, aise nahi, aise hoga, aise. But be very polite, be very gentle. Be very polite, very gentle, be very generous. Don't demean or dominate him. But you have to fight with them. That fighting spirit, when he sees inside you, whether you're right or wrong is immaterial. Let me tell you, there's nothing called right answer. There's nothing called wrong answer in the SSB. I repeat, no right answer, no wrong answer in the SSB. Even wrong answer with good logic and good reasoning ability to justify becomes the right answer. So you have to fight back. So once you show this spirit of fighting back and you don't show the fear of rejection, it gives impression you are Major Kuldeep Chandpuri. Yes, I can see Major Kuldeep Chandpuri inside you. पर मेजर कुलदीप बिंदास आदमी, डरता घबराता नहीं किसी से, जितने हमारे शूरवीर चले गए हैं, तो दिखाओ ना उसको. Show him. Don't give the impression to him, sir, ये मेरा last chance है, मेरा ये chance है, sir, मेरा pass होना बहुत जरूरी है, sir, बहुत जरूरी है, बहुत मजबूरी है, sir, this, that, sir, I have to get recommended, sir. इस डर में ना तुम ना, the originality you are losing your originality. You should go by the impression like this before the board. You go with the impression you get recommended only. Let's say, make up your mind. Yeah, let's say I don't get recommended. Let's say, क्या मैं सड़क में खड़ा होकर भीख मांगूंगा? I'm that worse. I'm that weak. I'm that कमजोर. मैं इतना गिरा हुआ हूँ, इतना यूजलेस हूँ कि मैं तो यार सड़क में खड़ा होकर कटोरा लेकर भीख मांगूंगा. मेरी वो स्टेटस है, इसलिए मेरे को रेकमेंड होना जरूरी है. No friend, none of us are as गिरा हुआ, as weak, as डरपोक, as कायर, as मजबूर कि यार फेल हो गए तो जिंदगी बर्बाद होगी, जिंदगी दुनिया लुट जाएगी. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. तो ये सोच के जाना, गिव योर बेस्ट, डरना नहीं है, जहां जरूरत पड़े प्रेम से, आई रिपीट, बहुत प्रेम से, जीडीओ से भी लड़ना, इंटरव्यू से लड़ना प्रेम से, बहुत प्रेम से लड़ना. वो कितने खुश होंगे आपकी कल्पना से बाहर. यकीन मानिए, क्या ये बंदा है, बिंदास है बंदा, डरता नहीं है बंदा, गुड बॉय, गुड गर्ल, दे वेरी हैप्पी, वेरी वेरी हैप्पी विद यू, बिलीव मी. और मेरे जितने कैंडिडेट्स गए रेकमेंड हुए, बायलर सब ने यही कहा, सर इतना रिपीटिशन हो गया था, हमने तो गिव अप ही कर दिया था. एंड दिस टाइम आई वेंट विद ओपन ब्लैंक माइंड कि व्हाट वर्स्ट विल हैपन, एज यू टोल्ड सर, बिलीव मी, सोते मैं गया और मैं रिकमेंड हो गया. बिकॉज दैट ओरिजिनलिटी वाज देयर. ही वेंट कि इस बार मैं नॉट रिकमेंड ही होऊंगा. ही वेंट विद दैट ओपिनियन, विद दैट फ्रेम ऑफ माइंड. बट विद दैट ओपिनियन फ्रेम ऑफ माइंड कि मैं इस बार पक्का नॉट रिकमेंडेड हूं, वो खुल गया, फ्री हो गया, बिंदास हो गया. यही तो चाहिए बोर्ड को, यही तो चाहिए बोर्ड को. एंड आप लोग उसको दबा लेते हो, आप लोग छुपा लेते हो. जेएनयू, आई होप आई आंसर्ड यू. इसको नोट बनाते जाओ, ठीक है. सो P for pressure, I said, I am selecting you for a very pressurized business, that is board. So in the board, be prepared, tons of loads of pressure by everyone. So P khatam ho gaya. What is the next one? Resources. Now the question arises. I'll ask a question. To fight any war or the battle, do you think the resources is adequate? Any war battle we have won in the past, do you think the warriors had got adequate resources and time to win that battle? Raise your hand, yes or no? Yeah, Shubham, you answer.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Right answer is no. So to say that resources is very limited. Resources may be good. Let's say we talk of 13 Jammu Kashmir Rifles, Sher Shah. I think Sher Shah was a movie?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Sher Shah. Captain Vikram Batra, God bless his soul, Paramveer Chakra posthumously. Now, in that hill feature of the Kargil War, probably the commanding officer of 13 Jammu Kashmir Rifles wanted to send his full men, complement of 900 men to go and fight that battle, help Vikram. But that constraint of that ridge line, of that hill, the entire 900 men, they cannot walk, they cannot go, they cannot climb, despite resources available. But space is not available. It is restricted space. So, to say that if I wanted 900 men and I'm carrying only 100 men, so another shortfall of 800 men I have to create by my thought. That shortfall, by my ingenuity, I have to create that resource. So to say that in a battlefield, you will be always short of two things, resource and time. Resource includes primarily in the battlefield is manpower, arms, ammunition, equipment, clothing, rations, transport. You will fall short of that. Induction of the troops. So the resources, the amount I want, I don't get. But time, at the same time also pretty short. If by, let's say, today 9 in the night, the attack has been launched by Vikram Batra, 13 Jammu Kashmir Rifles, he has been briefed. Hey friend, you are given only 3 hours. In 3 hours, by 12 in the midnight, the post has to be captured. The enemy has to be thrown away. If you don't do so, then the reinforcement of the enemy will come and they'll occupy the post. Then it will become almost next to impossible to evict the enemy. So time is only 3 hours before their reinforcement comes. So that is why in the SSB also, in all the tests, let it be GTO test, psych test, when writing a story, when you're facing writing SRT, the interviewing officer asks the questions, the time and resource is always less because I'm selecting for war and battle. So I'm not giving adequate time and resource. I want you to apply your brain, mind, by ingenuity, you create resource and fulfill that need. But I want victory. But let me tell you that resource, it is don't go by SSB only. This resource in our day-to-day life, today also, from morning till evening, whatever you do, when you wake up, I always tell the students, I told Pallav also, everyone, when you wake up in the morning and sleep in the night, in between, whatever you do is SSB. Because you're full of challenges. If I say challenges, I mean the number of tasks waiting for you at home. कॉलेज जाना है, स्कूल जाना है, सब्जी भी लानी है, बिजली का बिल भी जमा करना है, छोटे भाई बहन को स्कूल भी छोड़ना है, उसको भी लाना है, डॉगी को भी घुमाना है. There are hundreds of things over there. कहीं पार्टी में भी जाना है. But the time set is that only 24 hours with us. So when you wake up in the morning and sleep till your last breath, not till SSB, you'll be a successful man. Every task, take it as a challenge. It's a challenge to you. Prioritize those tasks. Make a target. Okay, 10 tasks are there today for me. Out of 10, these 4 are priority. I have to finish these 4. Rest, I'll catch up if the time permits. But the priority should be clear. First 4 priorities. So, once you inculcate this habit with fighting with yourself, morning till evening, till your lifetime, identifying the resources, creating the resources, fighting with the time, solving all the problems which in day-to-day life you're facing, believe me, if you do so, you're recommended in the board because you've got the natural quality in you. You have got a very rich personality finish inside you. That is why if you see the SRT, the 60 SRT which the psychologists give, that is onto your daily routine. See what you are doing in daily routine. There are various problems. If you read them very carefully, in day-to-day life, what all situations you go through that is SRT and how you react. So in real life, if you start fighting and solving your problems, believe me, SSB will be a piece of cake for you. So this was regarding the resource. So I repeat, war, mission impossible, pressure and resource. These 4 अगर जिसने सुन लिया, समझ लिया, believe me, no coaching, no guidance, nothing is required. You are recommended in SSB, not is all your application. But easier said than doing. It's not that easy कि मैंने कह दिया और तुम पास हो गए SSB. Because it will take time for you to understand at the same time. Okay, there's 5th one also, because there are no girl candidates here in my group, and the government is very kind and they have started inducting, not from today, from 32 years back. The ladies also in the armed forces. For boys, I will say, for you to just getting recommended by the board is mere enough, just recommended, because number of vacancies, your vacancies more, so by and large, you will join the academy. By and large, 99.99% just clear your SSB and you are inside academy and become officers. But it is not so with the girl candidates. Not so with the girl candidates. Vacancies are very limited. Now my next 5-minute speech will be for the girl candidates. All those gentlemen who are listening to me, you can impart this to your sisters or near dear ones, those who are aspirant to become the officers in the armed forces. Now, the girls will raise hand, I will ask the question. Only girls will reply. But I want all girls to please put on the camera first. Only Khushi Dubey has put his camera. Bharti has put his camera now. I want other girls to put on the camera, please. Okay. My dog has also joined, so you can hear him murmuring something like that. Okay, so the question is for the girl candidates. ये जो फौज है ना, फौज, मैं बहुत देसी भाषा में बात करूंगा ताकि समझ में आ जाए आपको. मैं आपकी मदद कर रहा हूं आपको एसएसबी में पास होने के लिए. So don't view it negatively or otherwise. This is my style and way of teaching. The question is, ये फौज जो है, ये मर्दों की फौज है कि औरतों की फौज है? Is it men's dominated army or the women's dominated army? Raise hand. Khushi, yes. Snail will not answer. Yeah, Khushi, put on a camera. No, Khushi is not replying. Yeah, Bharti, you tell. मर्दों की फौज.
Hello, sir. Hello. Jain, sir. Sir, I don't feel is it for men or a woman. It's for, I feel that those who wants to do, like they have need to be a capacity to perform themselves or express themselves at that place. So the interviewer can recommend them, because army is not the thing that people, that the person need to be like just more and more showing it, but it's all about the discipline. I feel like the thing it's
Okay, thank you, Khushi. I got it. Put your mic off. I'll answer from here only. I'll answer the Khushi. देखो, entering officer will also ask you question, very clean, straightforward answer. Very clean, short, sweet question he'll ask, and you people अपना दिमाग लगाओगे वहां पर. Sorry, I'm not trying to let down anyone. It is something like you have gone and appearing in an exam, CDS, OTA, UPSC exam you're appearing. Answer is A, B, C, D. And you say no, A, B, C, D, none is the answer. You write E is the right answer and you mark with E in pen and blacken that and you say this is the right answer now. So will the computer pass you? Penalty लगा देगा और fail करेगा तुमको. So please, I am right now the entering officer. Entering officer, if he asks a very specific, clean, sweet question, answer that.
yes, sir.
No issues. So अगर मैं कहूँ, मैं दोबारा पूछता हूँ, तो आंसर आप बोलेंगे या तो मर्दों, आंसर इज या तो मर्दों की फौज है या औरतों की फौज है. दैट इज ऑल. फिर मैं नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन करूंगा आपसे, मर्दों की क्यों, औरतों की क्यों, जो भी आप जवाब देंगे फिर हम बहस करेंगे, पर जस्टिफाई आप नहीं करेंगे, क्योंकि फॉर द इंटरव्यू, इंटरव्यू ऑफिसर एक्सपेक्ट्स A, B, C from you. A, accuracy, B, brevity, C, clarity. Just want my laptop wants a power plug. Just hold for a moment. हाँ, लगाना जरा इसको. Yeah, I'm back. So again, as one, Let's not waste time. There is no justification. The right answer from the girls I expect is, sir, ये मर्दों की फौज है. It's a men's dominated army. Simple question. फिर मैं अगला क्वेश्चन कर लूंगा. This is the right answer. मैं कहा good, you analyze rightly. If you say it is मर्दों की फौज, men's dominated army, then you being a girl candidate, why shall I recommend you? भाई मैं तुम्हें क्यों पास करूं? Girl candidate. Anyone not replying? If the answer is it's men's dominated army, then why shall I recommend you? Yeah, Bharti.
Sir, I'll answer it in a way that I'm as capable as a man.
Good answer. I like it. Yeah, anyone else? Neha, what is thinking? Okay. So, the correct, let me tell you what I'm teaching right now. It is nowhere in the Google, YouTube books. SS books, nothing there. कुछ भी नहीं है ये. मैं आपको SSB समझाने की कोशिश कर रहा हूं. I repeat, I'm trying to teach you the dynamics of the SSB. How the SSB views, how the SSB thinks. SSB दिमाग में क्या चल रहा है, SSB क्या सोच रही है आपको recommend करने के लिए. Right answer, Bharti, you get? The polished answer could be कि sir, it is a men's dominated army, but I as a girl candidate, I should get recommended because I'm no less than my male counterpart. I'm no less than my boys counterpart. I'm equal to them, if not better, equal to them, and I'll prove you, sir. I think so. I'm better than them, sir. I'm best. This is the right answer. But the correct answer is mentality. Your male, you should have a male mentality. आप जैसे मेल काउंटरपार्ट सोचते हैं और रोजमर्रा की जिंदगी में काम करते हैं, आई रिपीट, जैसा आपके मेल काउंटरपार्ट, आपके भैया, बड़े भैया, छोटे भैया, एनी मेल, पापा, एनी चाचा, ताऊ, मेल काउंटरपार्ट्स जो जैसा सोचते हैं और जैसा काम करते हैं, आप भी वैसे ही सोचिए. जेंडर कैन नॉट बी चेंज, बट वर्क, थिंक, एक्ट, फेस ऑल चैलेंजेस लाइक मेंस. अब मैं इसका एग्जांपल दूंगा, आप समझेंगे व्हाट इज मेल मेंटालिटी. आई विल नॉट नेम, बट देयर इज अ लाइव एग्जांपल. माय ओन स्टूडेंट, शी इज आर्टिलरी ऑफिसर टुडे. Some 2 years, she became artillery officer in the first batch of from ODA Chennai. She was studying when she was student studying in Delhi, and her father was at X place, let's say Hyderabad. Hyderabad is too pretty far, I'll not go there. Let's say Agra. Father was serving in Agra. I've changed all name place because I don't want to people think. So Agra. Now father gave a call to a daughter somewhere at 9 in the night. बोला बेटा वो कार्ड होता ना तेरी बड़ी सिस्टर, उसकी बड़ी सिस्टर की शादी होनी थी, एंगेजमेंट होनी थी, कार्ड दिल्ली छूट गए थे. बोला बेटा वो तो वहीं छूट गया, वो दैट ना टाइम इज प्रीटी शॉर्ट, 2 दिन बाद तो एंगेजमेंट है, मैंने कार्ड बांटे नहीं है. आई वॉन्ट यू ना प्लीज कलेक्ट दोस कार्ड टुमारो मॉर्निंग एंड डिलीवर मी एट द अर्लीस्ट. At 9 o'clock, the father tells the daughter from Agra, daughter is in Delhi. Daughter said, okay, sir. Okay, dad, no issues. You know what the girl did? She went XYZ, collected those cards. Same night, she drove the car, same time. And by 2 in the night, she reached Agra and delivered the card to the father. Dad, Papa ji, here the card is. The dad was shocked. My God, what it is? तुम्हें किसने बोला अभी लाने के लिए? I told you come tomorrow. बोला no, it is urgent, important. I felt this is the right time, so I brought it right now. ये लो. This is called male mentality. So once the interviewing officer is talking to you by your subconscious mind, you are rattling out all those great jobs, dangerous tasks, night jobs. Let's say any relative coming to your place, night 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 12 o'clock is a train. I bet and guarantee if Bhaiya ji is even a younger, 1 year younger to you, he will still go and get him. That relative to your home, you will not go. The girl will not go, the boys will go. Any male will go. But girls will not go. क्यों? क्योंकि society has protected you. You are protected a lot in society. घर में हर जगह रात का खतरा कुछ भी होगा लड़के ही जाएंगे. Most of the girls you will go SSB with their bodyguards. भैया पापा कोई ना कोई बॉडीगार्ड जाएगा जाएगा और इंटरव्यू जरूर पूछेगा आपसे किसके साथ आए हैं. सर पापा के साथ. कहाँ रुके हैं? होटल में. आप? मैं भैया के साथ. भैया होटल रुके हैं. Now interview also thinking, यार I am selecting this girl to fight a battle war. जो अपने आप को इनसिक्योर समझ रही है, सेफ नहीं है, पापा मम्मी भैया दीदी को लेकर बॉडीगार्ड लेकर यहाँ पर आई है. यार is he fit to become an officer? Is he? Is she? Sorry, is she? No, because by a subconscious mind you told how weak you are. It is not this one answer will reject you, but that has gone inside your thought and psychology. In 45 minutes interview, you will show your girl candidate the weaker section of the society, protected lots, or all difficult tasks, challenging tasks, night tasks. Bhaiya, papa, they do, I don't do. Then friend, I'll select your bhaiya and papa and make you officer. I'll not make you officer. Try to understand this. So this psychology I want to tell you. I want male mentality inside you. You are equally tough as your male counterpart, and by subconscious mind, you say so before the board. And if you have not done so far, no issues. Be smart enough when he's asking such any tricky question. Let's say, oh, bhaiya or papaji has gone along you to the selection center. Don't say that they have come along you. Don't say that. And please split the ticket also. Don't take the common ticket. एक साथ ट्रेन में गए, एक ही साथ जहाज में गए, एक ही common ticket. He's very smart. I'm the interview officer. I'm very smart. You say, yes, हम अलग अलग आए थे. I had all plans moved to pass you. But let's check back. What's your ticket? I'll call the clerk and check the ticket of the girl. She has submitted for the claim. Yes, sir. Papa ji साथ जुड़े हुए हैं. The girl says she has come alone. So shall I recommend you? No, I'll not recommend you. I had all full plans to recommend you, and I'll reject you. So whenever किसी के साथ जा रहे हो, please split the ticket. Take your independent tickets and be smart. So this is what I want to touch upon the girl candidate. Key, you have to show male mentality before the board. Then the board is going to recommend you. If you show a girl mentality, not recommended. I hope this girl factor is clear to all of you. Do you all need a 10 minutes break? Raise hands, those who want. So, those who don't want, please don't want, raise hand. Sir, I don't want break. I like it. Huh? My goodness, great, I like it. So, anyhow, जिसको break चाहिए, you can just rush and come back, no issues. But because majority I say, they say I don't want break. So, we'll not take the break. Okay. So this was actually the subject is very vast, very, very vast subject. I have to really think of how to cram, squeeze, and produce the meat before you. If I'm thinking, I'm squeezing it out. Okay? I've got 100 points right now to tell you, but I'm selecting which is the right one to tell you right now. Helping you. I repeat, today I'm trying to help you, to tell you, to make you aware of the dynamics of the SSB, what SSB thinks. I repeat that. Okay, now why you people get rejected? Why most of the people get rejected? Reason being, by and large, all of you are students, by and large. Few must be working over here, but still you are students, by and large. Now, when you enter the board, the gate of the board, serves a selection board, we expect OLQs from you, officer-like qualities. But when you enter the board, you enter with the psychology of a student. I repeat, you enter of a psychology of a student. Whatever question, answers, or situations, problems, those 5 days, you face all the 3 tests, you face with your student mentality. With your student mentality. This is one of the prime reasons of you to getting rejected. When I said I'm selecting, I'm looking forward Major Kuldeep Chandpuri, Captain Vikram Batra, Captain Manoj Pandey, Captain Vijayan Thapar, the XYZ peoples, I want those heroes inside you. So that means, I'm cutting short, that means when you enter the board, SSB selection center, you are not a student. You add a rank before you. Let's say, presume yourself, I'm Lieutenant Neha Kumari. I'm Lieutenant Bharti Shekhawat. I'm Lieutenant Pratik Banmeru. I'm Lieutenant Jairam Atla. I'm Lieutenant Deepika Rongali. You have to add this title before you, Lieutenant, before you enter the board. So now what happens? Now there are two characters inside you. One is yourself, which you are a student. Second is that Lieutenant Sahab. That also gone inside you. Because you come here to become the Lieutenant Sahab. Those who are joining Navy or the Air Force at par. Flying officers or sub-lieutenant, you presume. But we will mention here the Army. Lieutenant. So now, whenever you face any problem situations, SRT, any question or GTO, anything, the first response which you give, which comes to your thought, is the student response. What you actually think of that? What do you think is the best answer? You give that. Now think, I'm also candidate with my experience. Just think, I've got 32 and a half years of service, retired now. I'm also candidate, entering, I'm part of your batch. So can I respond like a student? No, I can't. My each and every answer, solution, problem in the board will be with my experience of an army officer, because they are selecting army officers. So when you give a response and I give my response, the difference is you are showing student-like qualities. I am showing officer-like qualities. So officer-like qualities, the one who shows is recommended. To understand better, there are two answers to any problem. I repeat, there are two solutions or two answers to any problem. What you give is a student problem. Think the same situation Captain Vikram Batra had been in your place in that SRT. So his answer would have been different. A person who was not scared of his life, he laid down his life before the enemy, fighting with them, all heroes. His response is different. So that response is OLQ, officer-like qualities. So to summarize this part, enter the board with the title Lieutenant XYZ. There will be two responses inside you of any situation, any problem. Please had that Lieutenant Vikram Batra, Captain Vikram Batra had been here in your place, what would have been his answer? Is the right answer for the board. That is OLQ. बात आ गई समझ आ रही बात? I wish सामने physical class होती तो और बहुत मजा आता है इसमें. There are lots of constraints of communicating between you and me, notwithstanding that. Okay. If you understood this much, now, anyone to rattle out those officer-like qualities? Anyone? फटाफट हाथ खड़े करो जिसको पूरे मालूम है, all 15 officer-like qualities. Those who know, please raise your hand. Yeah, Navdeep.
Jain sir, am I audible?
Yeah, audible.
Okay, sir. So I will start from the first factor, that is the qualities which come under that is effective intelligence, reasoning ability, organizing ability, and power of expression. The second factor of these qualities contains social adaptability, cooperation, sense of responsibility. The third factor gives the initiative, courage, decision making, ability to influence the group, the liveliness. And the fourth factor is determination, courage, and stamina.
Right. Got nothing. I'm very happy. Put your mic off.
Thank you, sir.
Excellent. He covered all 15 qualities and systematically and in a chronological order he has covered. So friends, those who don't know this 15 officer-like qualities, please mark them, rattle them, because all these three assessors, the psych, GTO or the interview, they are checking inside you these 15 officer-like qualities only. You should be smart enough when the interviewing officer throws the question on you, you should be that smart. Out of the 15 qualities, is this social factor qualities, or is it factor 1 quality, or is factor 4 quality, or is factor 3 quality? Checking. Same, all three assessors, they throw a situation and they're checking these qualities. This is the dynamics of the test. But don't go involved in that. But unless you don't know these 15 officer-like qualities, it will be difficult for you to present before the board. So these 15 qualities are very, very important. Just mark them. It's already 7:20 over here. This was all about the dynamics of the SSB interview, which I have briefly summarized. Otherwise, I take full day to brief the dynamics of the SSB. Due to time constraints, I've summarized it. Now I'll take on the interview part. I'll brief what the interview is and we'll throw some questions also. Out of the 3 tests, just for information, this for the information, the SSB is of 900 marks, 900 marks. All SSB, all entries, 900. But few may say, sir, when the OTA guys, when they get their mark sheet, the marks are given out of 200. So it is cut down in the percentage into 200 and that percentage marks you get. But all SSB is of 900 marks. Divided into 4. 2 to 5, 2 to 5, 2 to 5 and 2 to 5. Therefore 2 to 5, yani 225 marks. Each assessor has got 225 marks. The fourth 2 to 5 is with the conference, with the board, the last day. They decide on. As you perform by the 3 assessors, if all 3 have passed you, then the conference marks are also given accordingly and you are passed. But if any of the assessors failed you, then the conference marks are also dropped and you are failed. 40% marks is the pass in the board. So it becomes 360 out of 900 to get recommended in the board. So that means each assessor has got 2 to 5 marks. So 90 marks by each assessor. 90, 90, 90, 90, 4 90s. So 9 4s are 36. Let's say all assessors are given 90, 90, 93, given 90, then conference will also give you 90 marks. And you get 360 marks and recommended. So this what is the marks policy. Out of these 3 assessors, as I said, now it will be some sort of a question and answer. I'll throw a question. The one who raises hand will answer first. As per your assessment, which is the easiest test out of 3? And which is the most difficult test? Raise hand. Yeah, Harsh. Harsh was the first to raise hand. But Harsh ne mere question se pehle raise kar diya hand. But I'll give you opportunity to answer. Yeah, Harsh.
Sir, interview is the easiest part because it is on our self that how we have prepared for it. And sir, the most difficult part is, according to me, is psychology.
Okay, most difficult is psychology. And easiest is interview. Yeah, anyone else?
Yes.
Yeah.
I too have same opinion.
Chira Das, is it you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sorry, what you said? What is the answer?
Sir, I too have same opinion as the previous speaker. As he mentioned, that interview is the easiest one, and following psychology,
Okay, you say.
like the psych day is the hardest one.
Okay, so.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Jairam. Okay, put your mic off. Jairam. Answer.
Sir, I think GTO will be the easiest one, and the difficult one will be the psychology one, sir. Because in GTO, we'll get answers from the seeing the side members also, sir. So we can, if we are step ahead, and we can get the answer before them by just seeing that, and we can cope up with that also, sir. But in interview, it's not possible that our own personality is the main thing, sir. If we step into any wrong things, we don't know actually. In the flow of the interview, we cannot assess that one part. But in GTO, there's a possibility. So I think GTO will be the easiest and psychology will be the hardest one, sir.
Good, Jairam. चलो ठीक है. Anyone else wish to answer? हाथ डाउन करो, दोबारा हाथ करो. बहुत हाथ दिख रहे हैं मेरे को तो. हाथ डाउन करो, हाथ खड़े करो, तब ये पूछूंगा. या दीपक मेहरा.
Sir, I believe that all the tasks are easy and all the tasks are hard. It depends upon person to person how he thinks and how he takes all the things and how he cope up with the interview. It all depends upon our personality or our psychology, how we are taking things in which manner we are taking. Is it positively or not?
Okay, Deepak, आपने जो जवाब दिया, I just answered. One of the girls said कि I asked कि is it मर्दों की फौज या औरतों की फौज? She gave the third answer, did not give my answer. So you also gave a very mixed answer. You say the answer given to me is A, B, C, but sir, all are wrong. D is the right answer, which is not given. I'll give the D answer. So you gave me the D answer. Friend, जो पूछा गया है उतना ही बोलना है दोस्त, उतना ही. ये इंटरव्यू है, यही है. आप ऐसे जैसे बोल रहे हो मेरे सामने, कुछ ऐसा भी इंटरव्यू ऑफिसर सामने बोलोगे, वो बहुत सीधा साधा सच्चा इंसान बेचारा सीधा साधा सवाल कर रहा है, आप कॉम्प्लिकेट कर देते हो उसको. प्लीज डोंट मेक एसएसबी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड. इट्स वेरी सिंपल क्वेश्चन. ऐसे आप लोग दिमाग ज्यादा लगा देते हो और लुढ़क जाते हो जा करके. ये ज्यादा दिमाग नहीं लगाना है. बायलर all is right answer. Deepak is not a wrong answer. So Bayonet is the right answer. Okay. If from my angle, how I teach my students, interview and GTO, most easiest. In fact, sorry, I stand corrected. Sorry. Psychology and GTO is easiest. Interview is the most difficult part. Interview is the most difficult. Interview is easier. No, friend. Interview is not easy. Sky is the limit. Sky is the limit to prepare for interview. The most difficult is interview, mind you. And I'll touch upon the interview part now. The most easy, the easiest among all is the psychology. Number one, the most easiest. Number two, GTO. Then interview to bhaiya bhagwan bachaye usse to. Why psychology? Why psychology? And GTO also for that matter. Both. Because in psychology and in GTO, you have to present yourself. Both the assessors, the psychologist and the GTO, they don't question you. I repeat, both psychologists and the GTO, they don't question you. They give a test to you. Let's say psychology. उसने पिक्चर दिखा दी है, आप कहानी लिखो, TAD लिखो. now कहानी GTO, उसने ब्रीफ कर दिया, ग्रुप डिस्कशन करना है, करो ग्रुप डिस्कशन. ग्रुप प्लानिंग एक्सेस करनी है, उसने ब्रीफ कर दिया, करो. इंडिविजुअल ऑप्शनल करना है, उसने ब्रीफ कर दिया, करो. उसने टेस्ट आपको दिया है कि आप इस टेस्ट को करना है, बस. आप दोनों एसेट्स से डिस्कस करके टेस्ट को नहीं करते हैं. आई रिपीट, आप साइक और जीटीओ दोनों एसेसर से डिस्कस करके अपने टेस्ट को अपीयर नहीं करते हैं. इसलिए इजी है ये, क्योंकि इट इज ऑल अबाउट योर प्रिपरेशन इन द स्पेयर टाइम. लाइक नाउ माय कैंडिडेट गोइंग फ्रॉम माय हैंड, आई बेट एंड गारंटी साइक क्लियर, जीटीओ क्लियर. इंटरव्यू ऐसा ज्ञान दूंगा, इंटरव्यू क्लियर. Pallab Datta is top in merit में आओगे. He's not only one, my all candidate topper of the country, and all are serving right now. In ladies are toppers. Next, I'll tell them to give me a clip, and next I'll organize to talk to you with you all guys. Okay. Now coming on easy part. Let's say TAT. A picture is shown to me. I will tell now what to write a story. हम इसलिए सामने बैठे हैं कि तुम कोई भी पिक्चर दिखा दो कोई पिक्चर दिखा दो. It is an art to write the story. What to write? So that skill you develop at home in spare time by Guru and Mahaguru, what to write. So let any story come, any SRT come, any WAT come. You have trained your mind body skill. इतना साइको मोटर स्किल इतना ट्यून हो गया आपका कि पूछो क्या पूछना है, आप लिख दोगे. Either it is right or it is wrong. But अगर गुरु अच्छा मिल गया आपको 100% राइट है वो, तो साइकोलॉजी पास हो गए. साइकोलॉजी सो पास हो गया आप. गुरु ने पास कराया, याद रखना, गुरु ने पास कराया आपको. अदरवाइज साइकोलॉजी द मोस्ट डिफिकल्ट पार्ट, लेट मी टेल यू. अगर गुरु नहीं मिलेगा आपको, राइट गुरु, सॉरी, देन साइकोलॉजी द मोस्ट डिफिकल्ट पार्ट, मोस्ट डिफिकल्ट पार्ट. गुरु इसको इजी कर देता है. नॉट ओनली जीटीओ पार्ट, जीटीओ इज इजी भाई. बट नंबर 2 पे माई प्रॉब्लम विद द कैंडिडेट इज, मैं जैसा बता दूं, मैं जैसा पढ़ा दूं, मैं बता रहा हूं, बोल रहा हूं कि जीटीओ में ये करना, ये करना, ये करना और ये करना. माइंड यू, आपने किया रेकमेंडेड, क्योंकि जीटीओ इज नॉट क्वेश्चनिंग यू अगेन. वो तुमसे किसी भी टेस्ट में सवाल जवाब नहीं कर रहा है. तो किस टेस्ट में क्या करना है, कैसे करना है, कितना करना है, क्या बोलना है, मैं बता दूंगा ना क्या बोलना है, क्या करना है. So that is how it becomes easy, very easy. But the problem is, I've seen during my training my candidates here in SSB, I've seen here with my experience, let's say PGT, group task is being done, or you doing a command task, let's say. Now when you're discussing this PGT, HGT, FGT command task, by and large you people are murmuring within yourself. You're murmuring, खुसर बात करते हो, ऐसे बोलते हो. अच्छा चलो बल्ली उठा लो, वहां रख दो, अच्छा ऐसा वो देखना, ये करना, ऐसा करना, अच्छा ऐसा करते हैं, वैसा करते हैं. अरे यार इतना जोर से बोलो, कम से कम बेचारा जीटीओ को तो सुनाई दे जाए. Have that much of confidence in yourself. Let the GTO also listen to you. But you avoid and ignore the GTO, and you are busy in your group only and murmuring and doing the test. No, what you are saying, what command you are giving, what authority you are applying. Let the poor GTO also listen you. He is there to pass you. This is the problem which I face in my candidates. I tell speak loud, speak loud, speak loud. Let the GTO listen. तुम कहते नहीं सर जी, हम तो खुसुर फुसुर ही करेंगे, हम तो धीरे धीरे बोलेंगे, हम तो मुनमुन बोलेंगे, हम तो ऐसे ही बोलेंगे. भाई फिर जाओ यार, फिर तो मुश्किल है तुम्हारा यार, फिर तो मुश्किल है. तो GTO becomes difficult. Then GTO becomes difficult. So ask yourself, जैसे सर बता रहे हैं क्या कर सकते हो, मैं आप सभी को, यस सर मैं कर सकता हूँ, सभी कर सकते हैं. मैं ग्राउंड में ले जाऊं, टेस्ट करा दूं, अभी आधे की बोलती बंद हो जाएगी, आधे बोल ही नहीं पाओगे, खुसुर फुसुर करोगे. So friend, these two tests, I exactly tell what is expected, what to do, how to do. You have to only perform. The assessor never asks any question. So it becomes pretty easy for you guys to clear these two tests. Only for the candidates जो मेरे हाथ से निकले हैं. I make it easy for them. I'll tell an example. Recently, on 7th of January, from Allahabad board, one of my students, Ladakhi boy, Tashi Motu, Ladakhi guy, and now उसका मैसेज आपको टेक्स्ट करूंगा, फोटो टेस्ट करूंगा. अच्छा, उधर फोटो, if you seen that that logo जो लगा है, that boy standing behind 34 chest number is that Tashi Moto got recommended recently on 7th January from Allahabad board. Now I also give the formula for the GTO also. कि what the situation will arise over there, which is beyond your control. Example, all these tests, let's say PGT, XGT, FGT, snake race, these tests, group tests, every candidate wants to be a tiger. He wants to be leader. He wants to lead. He wants to command. He or she wants. But the situation may so happen, अगर मेरा सा कोई कैंडिडेट आपके ग्रुप में आ गया ना, धर्मेंद्र पांडे जैसे का, और मेरा कैंडिडेट अगर आ गया ग्रुप के अंदर, तो बिलीव में आपको बोलना बंद कर देगा। वो बहुत पोलाइटली प्रेम से वो काम करेगा, पर बोल नहीं पाओगे आप लोग। That's why my friend Pallab Datta has topped all India in the group here. Thrice he has topped, not a joke. So now the situation arises. मैं भी समझा रहा हूं आपको डायनामिक्स जीटीओ का, बट आई एम नॉट कवरिंग जीटीओ एज सच। मैं टेस्ट बता रहा हूं कौन सा इजी और कौन सा हार्ड है। अब मैं आपको बता रहा हूं कि जीटीओ आपके लिए हार्ड बन गया है, उसको इजी कैसे करना है ताकि आप पास हो जाए। ताशी मोटुक ने एग्जैक्टली वही किया जो मैंने बोला, उसने मुझे मैसेज किया, मुझे बात किया और बताया मेरे को। द प्रॉब्लम इज, सर इन द टेस्ट वी ऑल वांट टू बी a leader, but somehow I am not able to become the leader. So what shall I do? Man, what exactly other candidates, what they do is they try to forcefully become a leader and they bifurcate from the group and make a second group and show their authority leadership and trying to prove their leadership despite no solutions coming to his or mind. So in this situation, please, if you can't be one of the written, sir, we are your student now. So I know you are a student right now, so I'm helping you out, okay, what to do. So in case you can't become number one leader of the group, please become number two. Please become number two of the group. In फौज कहते हैं 2IC, second in command. तो second in command का क्या रोल है? CO को मदद करना है, commanding officer को, the boss, number one. Let's say I am just number two in the group and I want to be a leader, नहीं बन पा रहा हूं, but number one is leading, doing very well, fairly well, then wholeheartedly I will support number one. Now how I will support? What words I will use? What language I will use? Whatever he says, I say yes, number one, I'm the part of the group now. I'm telling you the group now. Yes, I'm with number one. Good solution, good, yes, number one. Good planning. Yes. What are you doing? Yes. You said throw the plank there. Keep the plank there. Okay. One of you move here. Yes. He's right. Come on, 3. You move there. I'm assisting. I'm supporting number one. मैं काट नहीं रहा हूँ उसको. Let down नहीं कर रहा हूँ. मैंने दूसरा group नहीं बनाया है. I'm just supporting. और don't make it obvious. थोड़े intro में बोलना है आपने. तो you're supporting the number one. एंड कितना सपोर्ट करोगे? इसके अलावा विल डिस्कस जीटीओ, देयर कलर कोड्स, व्हाइट कलर, रेड कलर, ब्लू कलर्स। अब आप खड़े हो बीच में, अब आपको समझ ही नहीं आ रहा है बोलूं क्या यार, समझ नहीं आ रहा, मेरी प्लानिंग ही नहीं आ रही है, तो बोलो ना, एक पेज डायलॉग लिखो, लिख के रट लो डायलॉग को। क्या डायलॉग है? द वन हु इज ट्राइंग टू जंप ऑन अ व्हाइट इन ऑब्स्टिकल इन द जीटीओ एंड यू सी अ ब्लू और द रेड कलर primarily. Say, number 3, be careful. Just be careful. Yes, there's a red color over there. Just don't touch the red color. You are cautioning him. So keep cautioning them. Keep helping them. Anyone is trying to crossing the plank. You say, yes, you can do it. Yes, number 5. Good. Come on, number 5. Good. Yes, you can do it. Yes, you've done it. Good. 4 now, you also go. मैं क्या कर रहा हूं? मैं कुछ भी नहीं कर रहा हूं, मैं तो दिमाग गुंग जीरो है, प्लानिंग तो जीरो है, सॉल्यूशन तो जीरो है मेरे पास, बट द मोस्ट एक्टिव मेंबर मैं हूं ग्रुप का इस समय। हाउ? सपोर्टिंग द नंबर वन, जो भी कमांडर है जो अच्छा प्लान है उसको सपोर्ट कर, मैं उसे काट नहीं रहा हूं, और जो जैसे कर रहे हैं मैं उनको पुश कर रहा हूं, चीयर अप कर रहा हूं और कॉशन कर रहा हूं, ये कलर वो कलर से बच के रहना। वो प्लान रख रहा है व्हाइट में, लेट्स से ब्लू कलर भी है, लेट्स से, so I'll say be cautious, there's a blue color, let the plank not touch the blue color, keep it the white only. मैंने क्या, मैं तो खड़ा हूं गधे की तरह, कुछ नहीं कर रहा हूं, पर कमेंट्री बराबर दे रहा हूं मैं। ताशी मोटू ने यही मेरे को ब्रीफ किया कि सर आई वाज ए फ्रेशर इन द ग्रुप, ऑलवेज रिपीटर सर। सर उन्होंने मुझे कुछ भी नहीं करने दिया, 2 दिन के मैं कुछ कर ही नहीं पाया, आई जस्ट कुडंट डू एनीथिंग। पर सर आपके ये डायलॉग्स और ये सिखलाई मेरे को याद आ गई सर, मैं यही डायलॉग मारे जो आप मार रहे हो सर। ग्रुप में मैं अकेला पास हुआ, सारे 9 फेल हो गए। Out of 208, 3 candidates got recommended NCC special entry, and he was one of those, Tashimoto. So to say that the GTO, I say and you do, it becomes very easy for you. So these 2 tests, psych and the GTO, is pretty easy for my candidate. So far clear? Coming to the interview now. It is the most difficult part, most difficult part. Why difficult? Because sky is the limit for the entering officer. Sky is the limit to ask questions. He is also checking those 15 qualities among you. If he doesn't like any answer of yours, he'll throw another question. He'll throw other question. If he is not convinced of one quality, he'll keep questioning you unless this quality is cleared, whether you have this quality or don't have this quality. So, sky is the limit for the interview. How to prepare for the psych? What is, psych interview. How to prepare for the interview? What they're looking forward? Entering officers looking forward your knowledge, your awareness, primarily looking for your awareness. I repeat, awareness. If I say awareness, what I mean? There will be a number of NCC cadets in this group. They go by that entry, so-called NCC special entry, holding C certificate, Alpha and Bravo grading. NCC cadet feels so. Harsh says, sir, I'm an NCC cadet. Yes, Harsh, I can see you are an NCC cadet over there. I can see your uniform also. Oh, Khushi sir, I'm also NCC cadet. Great, I know. Number of you are NCC cadet over here. Now the problem is, Neha says, you also NCC cadet, my God, all NCC cadets over here. Great. So the question is, if I say awareness, you by being an NCC cadet, if I start questioning you right now, I promise, I start questioning you right now, the NCC, by which you have got C certificate, I bet and guarantee most of you cannot answer. Most of you. But you're holding that C certificate like this, kagaj ka tukda, with alpha grading and claiming, sir, I'm fit to be an officer. Sir, see my C certificate, sir, see my C certificate. No, friend. This kagaj tukda is very good, but I'm interested in the knowledge part of this tukda now. That awareness part. That's what primarily the NCC cadet lack. They don't have the knowledge. I'll just rattle out in the sequence, by what is awareness. I'll start from scratch to top. This what he looks forward in you. Firstly, starting from your education. You are a graduate with some art, science, commerce, computer science, engineer, doctor, God knows what all, law. There are so many entries over here. Postgraduate, fit for education branch. So first interest uska ye hai, hey friend, the subject you are graduated, do you have adequate knowledge? If you are English, humanities, English literature you studied, do you know about Shakespeare? He'll ask some questions. Mind you, entering officers are very sharp guy. For example, I'm an arts graduate. I'm actually an arts graduate. But let's say if I get selected as an entering officer, I have to also study engineering, medical, law, computer science, everything. But this does not mean I'll mug that entire book. No, I'll also make my notes as entering officer because I'll be interviewing the science students also, the commerce students also, the art students also, the law students also, the postgraduate, the MD students also, computer science. There are various hundreds of subjects are there. So this does not mean that I'm handicapped because I'm an arts graduate, so I grill the art student and I leave the other. No, I'll not leave others also. So I'll do my homework, I'll do my spade work during free time. How much for science? Let's say maths, chemistry, physics. 1 page, 2 page, 3 page, 4 page, 10 pages maximum. Maximum, I'll make notes of 10 pages of each subject before I get appointed as the entering officer. That 10 page, let's say law, all section, article, this, that, I'll be aware. That important ones, important, which you as a candidate, as a law graduate, you should be aware of those. So I will study, so you can't fool me. So subject is the first thing. If you're not brushed up your subject, please brush up your subject. That is number 1. Number 2, your current affairs, your GK, entire affairs of the country, not only country, the global affairs, national and international affairs, all current affairs, you should be fully aware. The problem of J&K, Naxalite, Northeast, you should be fully aware of these things. For this, I advise and I recommend the topmost magazine is CSR, Competition Success Review. Please get it subscribed. There is one in all magazine. अगर न्यूज नहीं भी पढ़ोगे, नहीं भी देखोगे, ये सब बता देगी तुमको. Out of 3 magazine, top is CSR, Competition Success Review. Number 2, India Today. Number 3, Frontline. Please get 3 magazines, subscribe lifelong, because don't get carried away with the SSB. The knowledge of these magazines will help you wherever post and position you are holding. But for sure, by reading these 3 magazines, what I just said, will clear your group discussion, will clear your lecturate, and will give you tons of confidence to face the entering officer. Tons of confidence, I'm telling you. You bubbling with Josh. Pucho kya puchna hai mere se. So that is the current affairs GK knowledge awareness part. Next is the services you are joining. The Army, Navy, Air Force, whichever wing you are joining, you should be fully aware of your services. Not entering officer is not expecting. Let's say I'm the Army officer. I know 100% I know what the Army is. But if I start expecting awareness, I have got knowledge of the Army which I have got, you also should have the same knowledge. That is wrong. That he is not expecting. He is expecting the basics is clear or not. The basics. The basic of the entire force, Army, Navy, or Air Force, the organization, you should be very clear of. If you're going for the Army entry, any Army, so 90% of the Army and let's say 10% of this Air Force, Navy will work. If you're going to the Air Force, 90% Air Force, 10% apna laga lena, Navy and Army. Going for the Navy, the 90% Navy and 10% Air Force and then Army, you should be aware. Entire organization. In between this, there are various entries like Army. For officers, I mean the male candidates, everything is open for you. Everything is open for you. You can go select any arms and services. So the arms and services you are selecting, you should have at least the basic knowledge. Let's say, I want to be an artillery officer, a gunner officer. I should have depth knowledge of the gunnery, artillery, I should have. At the same time, I should have the knowledge of all other arms and services. Not only I want to join artillery only, so I've gathered the knowledge of artillery and others I don't care. No, it should not be so. Same when you're joining the Air Force, let's say, flying branch, then you should know everything about the flying. But at the same time, the ADAM also you must be knowing. Logistic, ADAM, MET, education, what's the function of the Air Force? Same with the Navy, primarily the executive and non-executive branch in the Navy. So the branch you have selected for the Navy, you should be fully aware of that. So to say that, once you have got this knowledge and awareness, you are giving an impression to the entering officer that you are a passionate candidate. Passionate. I'm looking forward for a passionate candidate. And passionate candidate has left no stone unturned to prepare her or himself. She is or he is plethora of knowledge. I'm checking. There are lots of hands raised. I'll request, please keep noting down your points. I'll definitely, before I conclude my session, I'll clarify all your doubts. I'll request, please just keep noting it down. So primarily I'm looking for the passionate guy for the armed forces. Your knowledge awareness tells me of the passion. Now how you can add on to a passion now. Besides what I told education, I told arms and services, I told the specific wing, I told current GK, I told all this should be aware. Beside this, all your hobbies and interest, go deep inside your hobbies and interest, deep inside. Just saying, sir, I love reading books. We mentioned I love reading books. Then a last book, which author, how many books you've read, what the lesson learned, something like that. You utter murmur any word before the entering officer, he will ask question. So just saying interest and hobby, sir, my interest is, sir, driving. I love driving car. Good. So he'll go get inside the engine now. The technical part he'll get inside. It is not the fun and pleasure of driving. You have to have full knowledge. So that is how the passion comes out. Beside this, you should know entire modernization of the three services, Army, Navy, Air Force, the modernization which is going on. The past, let's say, Air Force, the Rafale has come, the Chinook helicopter has come, not many weapons have come, bulletproof have come in the Army, new submarines have come, new ships have been commissioned in the Navy. You should be aware of all these things. Sometimes you see that almost a year back, there was a trial landing of the aircrafts in the expressway from Greater Noida to Agra, the expressway, the aircraft landed, Air Force came. What is the aim behind that? Why so? It is a fun and pleasure or to please the public? No. That's the operational role. In case a runway is destroyed, something like that. So these expressways, which are so wide, can be utilized for my aircraft takeoff and landing. So this is the practice. So these are awareness you should have, all these things. Beside this, you must know, must select some hero, Paramveer. किसी को आइडल बनाओ, जो आर्मी में जा रहा है, आर्मी आइडल बनाओ, जो एयरफोर्स जा रहा है, make flying officer Nirmaljeet Singh Shakwa as an idol. Army, there are 20 PVCs, 1 in Air Force, still nil in Navy, total 21 PVC Paramveer Chakras. Now the passion will come out. He may ask, okay, something like this. Let's say I am from UP. He said, okay, Pandey, tell me, how many PVCs from UP? Now you are lost. So you must know total how many PVCs are there. You were from which state and how many PVCs from your state, what are their names and in what all operations they had got. Not only PVC, its equivalent is Ashok Chakra. You should know equivalent Ashok Chakra, then Kirti Chakra, Shar Chakra, all these gallantries. You should be aware of these things. The best, this was about when you prepare all these questions in your peace time, then you will find SSB becomes very easy, interviewing officer becomes very, very easy to handle and answer his questions. Interview also, it is not very difficult. You have to plan your interview. When you go for the interview, you must jot down few questions, answers. I will drag the interviewing officer the way I want. Where I want interviewing officer, I want interviewing officer to ask specific question to me. For example, how you can drag the interviewing officer. This is my third NCC tenure. The first NCC I was in Jammu. Now there's a PVC over there, Jammu mein. is Bana Singh, Subedar Major, Honorary Captain Bana Singh, still alive, God bless him. Hail hearty, swasth hai wo. Now, let's say simple question is asked or not asked. Something with army it is asked by the entering officer, and I have planned that I'll bring Bana Singh in between. I'll take on Bana Singh thereafter. It is in the back of mind. So in the back of mind, there should be number of things in your stored already. Entering officer, give one opportunity, I'll bring that. So it could be like this. The first question, okay, so you are coming from Jammu? Yes, sir. Okay, tell me about Jammu. Bana will come now. उसने मेरे को पहली मौका दिया, Bana आ जाएगा अब तो. So I'll brief Jammu. Okay, sir, this is beautiful city. This, sir. Sir, I feel so proud and privileged, sir. Ki one of the PVCs of 21, Subedar Major Honorary Captain Bana Singh is from Jammu, sir. He is my role model, sir. It's a treat to meet the gentleman, sir. It is a real treat to listen to his battle, what he fought in the Siachen Glacier, the highest battlefield in the world, sir. मैं इतने बोल के शांत हो जाऊंगा, जम्मू बोल के और बाना को बोल के इतना बोल के शांत हो जाऊंगा. अब मैंने क्या किया है, मैंने कीड़ा पैदा कर दिया इंटरिंग ऑफिसर के अंदर. He knows Bana, he knows Siachen. He has mentioned he has fought the battle in the highest battlefield of the world, Glacier, and got PVC. And I use the word, it was treat to listen the story, battle from the own horse's mouth. That is Bana Singh, sir. He is one of the role models, sir. So he will definitely ask you, okay, so briefly tell me how he fought the battle. Now let's say in the few of the interview में बोर्ड्स लगे होते हैं, ईजल स्टैंड बोर्ड लगे होते हैं. बी लकी, सोच के जाओ, एक नक्शा मैंने बनाना है वहां जाके, किसी पीवीसी का सोच लो, तो बाना सोच लिया मैंने, बाना के बना लिया मैंने, तो प्रैक्टिस खूब कर ली है. Let's say he tells, okay, please narrate the story of the Bana, how he fought the battle. So I will say, sir, I can see the board and easel over here. If you say, can I use the easel and board? It will be easy for me to brief you. Oh yes, why not? खट से एक मिनट नहीं, few सेकेंड में आपने स्केच बनाया और आपने फटाफट स्केच बना के विद इन 1 minute, 1.5 minutes, not more than 2 minutes, ब्रीफ कर दिया पूरी बैटल को. सर, दिस इज हाउ इट इज. It is not in the battle. You have to think of the 100th thing. Let's say जम्मू एंड कश्मीर, आए दिन आप देखते हो कि वहां पर फौजी कुर्बान हो रहे हैं, ऑफिसर्स, सोल्जर्स, they're getting killed, they're getting martyred. आप देख रहे हो the situation. So when you go for the SSB, think of the latest operation of the J&K. Go inside the Google, search it out, understand what Rashtriya Rifle is, how the terrorist is fighting the battle. That officer lost his life in which situation? The recent one picture south ki aayi hai, that I'm forgetting name. There's one officer, Ashok Chakra. Some M Mike se kuch naam hai. Beautiful. He got Ashok Chakra in that. Rajput Regiment officer. So
Amaran sir.
Yeah, you're right. So make a brief of anything. Be ready. कि ये मैंने मौका देना है बोलने के लिए. चलो, मैं स्मार्ट हूं, मैंने बाना के बारे में बोल दिया, खत्म कर दी, कहानी मेरी हो गई. आई एम सो स्मार्ट. तो दैट मेजर साहब who lost his life from Tamil Nadu recently, what stops me? मैंने कहा sir, equally tough and competent was XYZ Major Saab, sir. Yeah, Major Mukund Vardarajan. I am so happy, Avinash. Thank you so much. Major Mukund Vardarajan. Sir, recently you got Ashok Chakra, sir. Highest gallantry award during the peacetime. It is really a beauty to go through the biography of the officer, sir, and the battle he fought. Thank you, Rajput 44 RR. Yeah, Rajput Regiment. So once you should be smart, the question is being asked to you, you prepared and you take on. So let's say, I'll show you the clip after this, few clips I have got. If even the girls also, those who are joining army, those, I repeat here, those joining army, both boys and girls, both over here, immaterial what regiment you join, which regiment you take commission, it is my advice to you to prepare for artillery. Now, ladies are started getting commissioned in the regiment of artillery. This is a very sweet organization. Why artillery? Because there is a lot to say about artillery, a lot to talk about artillery, lot, and very sweet, simple to understand and brief. So study about artillery. In the PIQ, when you write service, you write Army, Navy, Air Force, right there in bracket artillery. 1000% question he'll ask. So you wish to join artillery? Why so? I'll just give the answer here only. Because PIQ will link the Army bracket artillery. Answer will be something like this. Sir, I wish to join artillery because, sir, it's the backbone of the Indian Army, sir. There's no battle which is won without the artillery support. The victory of the debate is in the hand of the artillery, sir. It has got a massive power. So I want to be part of this force to subsequently become the deciding factor for the country to get the victory, sir. Itna hi bol do. Somebody is asking field or medium. Friend, field, medium, light, rocket, these all are artillery. All come under part of artillery. Yeah, Aman Shukla, please put your mic off. Paras, yeah, any question, any doubt, Paras? Paras has raised the hand. Okay. So, now once artillery has told to you, that is the artillery nut, bolt, pitch, everything what artillery is. So that is how you prepare your interview. For example, a simple question we asked as you enter, I'm decently dressed, very nicely dressed for the interview. I'm a candidate. He may ask, just to make me comfortable, he may ask, okay, now you answer. The first person raising hand, please put on a camera, I'll feel happy. When I see the camera, now all are black. I'm talking with the black screen in front of me. I'll be happy. Those who have got camera, please put your cameras on. I don't want to talk. Others, I also put the camera. Now, if I talk like this, is it okay? No, that impact is not there. So let me also see the impact. Okay. Interview, simple question may be asked. Raise hand. Of course, you all be wearing good shirts, wearing and going, facing the interview. And the interviewing officers ask, well, Miss X or Mr. X, a beautiful shirt you have worn. You've worn a very beautiful shirt. Raise hands. What will say? You have worn a very beautiful shirt. Any boy or girl? All are wearing shirts. Nobody is raising hand? Yeah, Bharti. Put your camera on first. I would like to see the Bharti first. Bharti, put your camera on.
Sir, actually. Sir, I'm not able to because there is some network issue because I might be getting off in my daily data packages.
No, it is Bharti. Yeah. The question is ki you are wearing a very beautiful shirt.
Yes, sir. So I must say that yeah, that's a gift that is given by one of my friend.
Yeah, Neha.
Thank you, sir. This shirt I'm wearing, it is of cotton and I'm feeling comfortable in wearing that.
Jairam.
So thank you for telling that, sir. And I wore this shirt because it looks good on me, and I'll be more confident and more comfortable wearing that, sir.
Rahul.
Thank you, sir, for the compliment.
Yeah, Harsh.
Thank you, sir, for the compliment, and it was given to me by my friend, and it is a source of inspiration for me.
Thank you. Yeah, Snehal.
I'll just smile, nod, and thank the interviewer.
You're not clear. You're not. Can you speak a bit louder?
Am I audible, sir? Hello?
Yeah. Now try. Now speak.
Sir, I would just smile, nod, and thank the interviewer. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. By and large, all answers correct. There's nothing wrong in the answer. He'll ask बहुत ही ऐसे simple question करेगा और 45 मिनट आपको ऐसे ही करेगा. Question simple है पर आंसर आपने बहुत सिंपल दिया, सभी ने इतना सिंपल आंसर नहीं देना है। किसी भी क्वेश्चन का आंसर सिंपल नहीं होगा, उसको ऐसा घुमाओ कि देखो मैंने 4-5 से बोला, सब ने ही बोला। अगर मुझसे पूछेगा तो मैं क्या बोलूंगा? आई एम ए कैंडिडेट, ही एंटर्स, या पांडे यू आर वेयरिंग ए ब्यूटीफुल शर्ट, यस सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच सर, सर आई पर्पसली purchased this shirt sir, Peter England for this interview sir. This is my answer. Now what I have done, I have given the due importance of this office, I have given due importance of the interview. For this interview, this commission, you and this office मेरे लिए बहुत मायने रखते हैं। जिसको मैंने indirectly बोला, yes sir, thank you very much sir, this Peter England I have specially purchased for this interview only sir, he is happy. So your answer is slightly different. Okay? So anyhow, so this was that's a one trailer. All about interview, it is that you have to prove your passion. You prove your passion, you prove your passion, you prove passion. I recommend आपके हर सवाल जवाब से passion 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 निकले। तुम मुझसे कोई भी क्वेश्चन कर लो, XYZ, मैं तो आंसर दूंगा और पैशन निकाल दूंगा उसके बाहर से। पैशन पैशन पैशन, और पैशन आता है मेहनत से, अवेयरनेस से, नॉलेज से, स्वेटिंग से। ये 4 दीवारी कंफर्ट जोन से बाहर निकलो, आप खून पसीना बहाइए, नॉलेज गेन करिए, दौड़िए भागिए थोड़ा सा, देन यस पैशन को, नॉलेज को गेन करो। सो ईच एंड एवरी आंसर क्वेश्चन, your passion should come out. Divert, prepare your interview towards the defense side. जितने डिफेंस की कहानियां, बैटल्स, हीरोज, परमवीर, महावीर, शूरवीर, रेजिमेंट, आर्टिलरी, ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, ये वो घुमा लेगा उसको। कुछ भी सवाल करे उसको घुमा के वापस डाल देना उसको अंदर जाकर के। इतनी स्मार्टनेस होनी चाहिए, उसका जवाब दो फिर घुमा के घुमा दो उसको, उस जगह ले जाना जिसकी आपने तैयारी करके बैठे हो जाके फौज के बारे में। तो फौज इज वेरी ब्यूटीफुल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, बट द प्रॉब्लम इज कि आप लोग फौज की जानकारी नहीं है। डेफिनेटली कोई एनीवन फ्रॉम द डिफेंस बैकग्राउंड जो होंगे आप में से, पर से जो एयरफोर्स की नॉलेज, जिसको नेवी का उसको नेवी की जानकारी, जो आर्मी का उसको आर्मी की जानकारी है, पर बहुत हैं जो सिविल बैकग्राउंड से उनको बिल्कुल जानकारी नहीं है, बहुत बड़ी जानकारी है। एनसीसी कैडेट्स हैव गॉट नो एक्सक्यूज, whether from defense background, not defense background, they are expected to know everything because they are in defense. एनसीसी में है वो, ठीक है। ओके, अभी 9 तक सेशन चलना था, 8:06 हो गए हैं, एंड हम क्वेश्चन आंसर्स चाहें तो कर सकते हैं। यहाँ पर आप एक क्वेश्चन सवाल जवाब करेंगे और फिर उसके बाद मैं आपको द टाइम परमिट्स, मैं 1-2 क्लिप्स आपको आर्टिलरी की दिखाऊंगा, कुछ दिखाऊंगा मैं आपको, ठीक है। तो मैंने कुछ कलेक्ट करके रखी हुई हैं, तो विच आई शो सो दैट वंस यू सी द गन्स आर्टिलरी आपको आइडिया क्लियर हो जाएगा। तो नाउ इट इज अ क्वेश्चन आंसर सेशन, शूट एनी स्टूपिड क्वेश्चन। प्रीतम, oh Preetam is asking, questioning me, sir, are you from artillery? No friend, I am not from artillery. In the beginning I said I am from infantry. I'm original 14 Rajputana Rifles. I am an infantry officer. I am also an aviator also, an army aviation. I have flown helicopters for 12 years. Total out of 32.5 years, 15 years I was in aviation and only 8.5 years in infantry. Primarily, I'm infantry also, but not an artillery. But being an aviator, yes, we are trained on gunneries, we are trained on artillery, because we take air shoots. We have to fire the guns from the air. We command the guns from the air, and the shell, we have to impound the shell on the enemy. But in infantry, we have got 81 mm mortars, which is equivalent to that something like artillery. So I'm qualified in 81 mm mortars. Yeah, I'm gunnery qualified, though I'm not artillery. Sir, for NCC Canada, how is the SSB? Question is, friend, SSB is common to all. But for NCC cadets, they think that C certificate, getting A and B grading, is enough for them to become officers. It is not so. NCC is, if you ask me, very honest reply. So there are two candidates studying in front of you. One is UPSC cleared candidate and one is NCC certificate. Both are claiming to become officers. One vacancy is there, only one vacancy. Whom shall you give? I'll give to the UPSC guy. I'll not give to the NCC guy. I'll give to the UPSC guy. Why? Because उसने मेहनत की है भैया, उसने वो दिमाग वाला है, वो उसका दिमाग प्रूव हो चुका है, कंफर्म्ड है उसका दिमाग, इंटेलिजेंट है वो, ऑल इंडिया रिटर्न बीट किया है उसने जा करके. We need intelligent guys. We need sharp officers. We need them. She has proven in UPSC, confirmed intelligent. The intelligence not a question on that candidate. But you as an NCC certificate, आपका intelligence का proof नहीं हुआ है, and you're claiming to be an officers. So इसलिए मैं आपको 250-300 बुलाता हूं और रिटर्न को 100-125 बुलाता हूं मैं बोर्ड में. तो NCC friend, you have to really mug up. जो मैंने बताया, जितने आपको पॉइंट फॉर्म बताया है, उतना नॉलेज आपने गेन करना है. NCC means कि NCC certificate is an option to you to become an officer, but at the same time I'll advise you, please try through the written part. Written से जाओ, number one. Second option, NCC certificate. That was NCC cadet, I say. But once I select the NCC cadet in the SSB, she is equally tough at par with UPSC candidate for sure. अगर वो UPSC चलो अभी पास नहीं हुआ, पर जब देगी, कैरी करेगी, वो UPSC पास कर जाएगा. I am selecting that intelligent guy of the NCCs. Yeah. Any more questions?
Sir, I would like to ask one. Sir, can you please summarize in 1 or 2 lines that what is SSB looking for? That so that we can kind of become one to pass through that.
Okay, I understand you said what is SSB looking inside you?
No, sir, generally, like the ideal candidate. Can you just frame it out for us?
Okay. Primarily, I'm looking forward. If one word I've summarized, I'm looking forward. In my knowledge, 3 things. What I talk, I don't. There's no book, there's no Google, nothing. My answer different. I need 3 things in a candidate. 3 things in a candidate. Anyone, if you claim I've got 3, I bet, promise, a guarantee you'll become officer. The first is communication skills, English speaking skill, communication number 1. Number 2, your confidence level. Primarily, these 2 are adequate for you to become officers. Communication and confidence. Third is the basic intelligence. जो मैंने ऐड किया है, क्यों? Because I see nowadays class 10, class 12, जिससे पूछो 100% marks, 100% marks, 10/10 CGPA, 10 CGPA, no one is below 95% marks. अरे इतने शार्प, इतने ब्रिलियंट, इतने इंटेलिजेंट तुम लोग हो, तो एनडीए पास करो ना, सीडीएस रिटर्न पास करो ना, एफकेट पास करो. नहीं सर, वो तो नहीं होता सर, 10/10 CGPA आ गया मेरा तो. So friend, the basic intelligence is very important. That does not come by 10 CGPA. And these 3 things, confidence, communication skills, and basic intelligence. Anyone who claims I've got, I guarantee you are a commissioned officer. Surya says I am. Yeah, I look like. Yeah, anyone?
Thank you, sir.
So my question is regarding the personal interview.
Yeah.
In any case, one is not able to answer the question or was not having any answer regarding that, then how he or she can go with the answer?
I understand you want to know that you are not fully aware of the answer of the question thrown to you.
Yes, sir. If a condition like that occurs, so how to handle it?
No issues. ऐसा होएगा भी, चिंता नहीं करना. देखो, you are human, I am human. मैं भी आज इंटरव्यू में जाऊंगा तो क्या मुझसे जितने सवाल करेंगे मैं बता दूंगा? कतई नहीं बता पाऊंगा भाई, पर मैं तैयारी करेंगे, मेरी कोशिश रहेगी कि मैं तैयारी करके जाऊं. Now, our question is short on you, and you have got 3 choices. I was 3 choices हैं. पहली choice, you know the answer 100%. 100% you know the answer. That's the best. You answer it, problem solved. Second, no, you don't know 100%. You are generally aware of the question and some part of the answer you can get. So in such situation where you are not very sure of the answer, but partially you are aware, you may say so like this, sir, with due respect to you, what I understand from this question is this, and this is what all I know about this question. खत्म, वो अगला आपसे और क्वेश्चन उस पे नहीं करेगा. But you made an effort. मैंने बताया ना beginning, I'm selecting you for war. There's nothing called right answer, there's nothing called wrong answer, but I'm happy. At least you spoken ना, बोला तुमने, लड़ी हो, डरी थोड़ी ना हो. I'm so happy by you. You must say so. थोड़ा बहुत जो भी knowledge हो, you must say so. Third answer. You just don't know anything. This is news to you. ये तो पहली बार ही क्वेश्चन किया मेरे से, अब मैं क्या करूं? डरना घबराना नहीं है. No problem, no problems. Gently, politely बोलो उसको, sir, with due respect, I'm sorry, sir. Somehow I don't know the answer of this question, but I promise you, I'll come back to you, sir. ये बोल दो शांत. तो अगला क्वेश्चन करेगा, कर सकता है. Come on, Bharti, ये next time कब आएगा? When are you going to tell me? Sir, tomorrow conference, sir. Tomorrow's the conference. If you wish, I'll answer you there, sir. Oh, he's so happy now. Now he's so happy. Great guy. God, Bharti. He's so happy. What a confidence the girl has got here. Got it, Bharti? I hope I answered you.
Okay, so thank you.
Yeah, anyone else?
Sir, I'm going for entry. And sir, first year में हूँ मैं अभी. तो sir, what kind of questions can be asked from my in interview from me from NCC?
No, you which entry you going for?
Sir, for ND entry.
ND, National Defense Academy.
Yes, sir.
You clear written?
Yes, sir.
Intelligent guy, yeah. Congrats, Surya. That's great.
Thank you, sir.
Is it Surya speaking now?
No, sir. Himanshu.
I'm so sorry. अच्छा, नहीं वो सूर्य का दिख रहा है मेरे को white light. Okay, Himanshu is speaking. So, come again. Can you just rattle out your question once again? What do you want to know?
Sir, first year में हूँ मैं NCC के. So, what kind of questions can be asked me from NCC in interview, sir?
Okay. He is fully aware that first year cadets are not entitled, not authorized to do any NCC camp. So,
yes, sir.
The cadet, the candidate, by and large, has got the basic knowledge by her school college classes. The Ustad PIs which come to take the classes, or your ANOs and caretakers, they are expected to take the classes in your school college. So to say that, now this is the beauty. This is very good question you asked, Himanshu Chaudhary. Now the question which you asked, you are giving me impression, look sir, पहले साल एनसीसी का है, कैंप कुम तो किया नहीं है, नॉलेज कक है, पता नहीं सर क्या सवाल करेंगे क्या नहीं करेंगे, क्या क्या तैयारी करूं. हिमांशु और सबके लिए इससे सुनहरा मौका हिमांशु तुम्हारे लिए दूसरा नहीं है. जो मैंने ज्ञान दिया, एनसीसी खोलो किताब और चार्ट डालो, पढ़ो, पकड़ो अपने उस्तादों को, पीआईस को, पकड़ो अपने ऑफिसर्स को, गो यूनिट में जितना गनरी पकड़ लो, आर्टिलरी पकड़ लो. मैंने कहा एक आर्टिलरी पकड़ लो, किसी पीवीसी महावीसी पकड़ लो तुम. Mother, to say that basic knowledge, you as a cadet, you should know about the .22 rifle, you should know drill, you should know map reading, you should know judging system, you should know field craft, you should know battle craft, you should know self defense. Now don't say this, sir, हमें पढ़ाया नहीं गया, हमें बताया नहीं गया, हमें कुछ कराया नहीं गया. Friend, war में, I bring back to war, resources will be very limited, time will be very short. आपको resource नहीं मिलेंगे. You have to creative mind. You take the initiative. 15 qualities अब आएंगी आपकी, initiative आएंगी. So what initiative Himanshu has taken to get all this knowledge? What you said, you are dependent on the organization, on a school, college and NCC to train and coach you. So you are scared कि क्या पूछेंगे? Forget that. Cross it barrier. Learn. खूब पढ़ के जाओ, किताब चाट लो, 10-5 टॉपिक रेडी कर लो. Don't claim now. No, don't claim कि सर मैंने खुद पढ़ा है. बिल्कुल नहीं क्लेम करना. You must say कि सर मेरे एनो ने, मेरे केयर टेकर ने, सर मैं सीओ का ऑफिस में घुस गया जाकर के, मैं इंडिया एसएसबी इंटरव्यू आ रहा था सर, मैंने सर पकड़ लिया सीओ को, छोड़ा ही नहीं सर, इतने सवाल किए उस्ताद ने, पीआई ने, मैंने पूरा ज्ञान ले लिया सर. I am really thankful to the NCC. Now what impression he has drawn? My God, हिमांशु से बढ़िया बंदा तो कोई है ही नहीं है. He is not dependent. He is not banking on anyone else. He is a self-made man. He acquired the knowledge which people are banking on others. So you are strongly recommended top in merit.
Yes, sir.
Have I answered you?
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Any more questions?
Sir, it's Divakar. Surya, sir. Sir, I want to ask: can SSC Tech personnel join infantry?
SSC Tech personnel can join NDA.
Infantry, sir. Infantry.
I have seen, yes, people are joining. I have seen. So, if you're lucky enough, you want to join, yes, optionally given to you, you can join. You can. It is something like this. In nutshell, I'll tell you, a block system is made, the merit system. Let's say there are 100 candidates passing out from the NDA, IMA, OTA, anyone, not NDA, IMA, OTA or Naval Air Force Academy. I'm talking the Army now. So, then the block is made. Let's say on the fifth block. Now, fifth block is, the merit is 51 to 60. So, you fall in 51, 60 merit. The 100 guys are there. So, 10 vacancies of, let's say, one arm each will be given to the fifth block. 10 vacancies. Only one vacancy is of infantry out of, which one will get out of 10. So, the 10 among you decide who to go, who not to go. If nobody is willing to decide, all want infantry. The 51st in the merit, 51 serial, he says he wants infantry, then he gets infantry. You are not in merit 52, you say infantry. Sorry friend, infantry is over now. Next choice, sir, artillery, yes, one vacancy artillery, you go. So it is on the merit basis, block basis. Vacancy will be there, but 90% be prepared to go in technical branch only, and 10%, yes, you can go to any other arms and services. Anyone else?
Jai Hind, sir.
Yeah, Pooja.
Sir, do they ask technical questions in SSB Tech Entry?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Me, look, forget it. I told, don't get scared whether they will ask or don't ask. No. But you have to go prepared. You have to go prepared. They will ask. Now you are technical entry. Let's say you're not prepared and there are some technical question. So you'll cut a sorry figure and he's not happy with you. I'm asking your own subject and you're not able to answer. He's not happy with you, friend. He's not happy. So be prepared. You have to prepare everything.
Sir, I have completed my BTech in Electronics and Communication. After that, I have completed my MTech in Machine Learning and Artificial Intelligence.
Okay.
So, should I prepare electronics subject more? Because currently I'm working. I don't have that much time to prepare both the things. So should I prepare more related to electronics or related to machine learning and artificial intelligence?
Okay. To sort easy out, he will not ask in between the lines. He will just not ask in between the lines to tell me this of your subject. For that matter, any subject. If you don't prepare also of any of the subject, but you are generally aware of the entire situation, theories, jo bhi aapke technical hai, you are aware and you can give him some convincing, satisfying answer. That is more than enough. That is more than enough. Believe me, he will not ask anything between the lines.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Anyone else?
Jai Hind, sir.
Yeah, Meghna.
Sir, I want to ask one question that if you have completed MBA and your age is 25, then will I be eligible for SSC Tech Entries? Actually, another question was related to this was in interview, my interviewer has asked me that how agriculture. I have completed my graduation in agri engineering. So sir was asking that how agriculture engineering is related to Navy or Army. So that is what making me think about to take MBA or MTech, and the opportunities I will be having more in terms of MTech or MBA. I'm confused in that. Can you please make it easy for me?
छोटा सा एक लाइन में क्वेश्चन करो तो तभी मैं मदद कर दूंगा.
So one question is, I'm confused to take MTech or MBA.
I think you go for MBA because MBA has got the avenues to become the education officer also. That is one good point. So for education officer, it is happened, age is 27 if I'm not wrong. You can join forces till 27 years of age. So MBA will help you to become education officer also.
If you're doing MBA, sir,
Yeah.
when I checked the eligibility in Navy, so in that it was showing that only for MTech it is available. You're eligible if you're doing MTech, not MBA.
Okay, maybe civil service, Air Force they ask MBA also. In the army they ask MBA. Yes, for the education branch, if provided you are.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, anything else? Aditya, you want to ask something?
Jain sir.
Yeah.
Sir, my question is regarding VATs at WAT. Actually, I'm not able to write more than 50 VATs. I already.
Wait. Aditya, हमने WT मींस की साइकोलॉजी भी हमने टच कवर नहीं किया है. अभी हम थोड़ा डायनेमिक्स ऑफ द इंटरव्यू की बात कर रहे हैं मोटा. मैं देखो WT में बता ब्रीफ कर दूंगा तो क्या वो डाउट क्लियर हो जाएगा प्रोबेबली. तो अभी हम सिर्फ डायनेमिक्स ऑफ द इंटरव्यू बात कर रहे हैं. बट स्टिल आई कैन आंसर इफ यू वांट टू. I can answer, but I think we should wait. Psychology class खत्म हो जाएगी, आप पूछ लेना.
Okay sir, thank you.
Yeah, JNSU. आवाज नहीं आ रही है, माइक ऑन करो. Yeah.
Sir, can you please name some safest and smartest hobbies that can give me an upper hand to IO, and that will also help me to not be grilled by the interviewing officer.
Sorry, couldn't get you. Come again. क्या क्वेश्चन आपका?
मैं जो हॉबीज PIQ में फिल करूंगा सर.
हाँ.
तो जो बिल्कुल सेफेस्ट और स्मार्टेस्ट हॉबी जिसपे IO मेरे को ग्रिल ना कर सके और जो मेरे को
गॉट ए माइंड. पर तुम देखने फिट लग रहे हो मेरे को तो. You are what? Which entry you going?
FCAT.
FCAT ले जा रहे हो. ओके. अब देखो कैमरे तुम अच्छा दिख रहे हो, मेरे को ठीक ठाक दिख रहे हो, बट आई अंडरस्टैंड समथिंग लाइक दैट. ओके. नाउ वो ओबेसिटी के लिए द इंटरव्यूइंग ऑफिसर ऑफ द बोर्ड दे आर नॉट द मेडिकल स्पेशलिस्ट नहीं है ये लोग डॉक्टर्स नहीं है. बट जानते क्या करते हैं ये लोग? क्या करते हैं, जो आपका सेकंड पेज का फर्स्ट लाइन है और द PIQ देयर यू राइट कि माय हाइट इज दिस, एज ये एंड वेट ये लिखते हो आप उसमें. तो ही इमेजिन्स नाउ, इमेजिनेशन में जाता है कि आइडियल फिगर या ओबीज. ही इमेजिन लाइक साइकोलॉजिस्ट नेवर मीट्स यू, बट साइकोलॉजिस्ट इमेजिन्स यू बिफोर ही राइट्स अ पेन पिक्चर फॉर यू. तो इमेजिनेशन में जाते हैं. टू से दैट बाय इमेजिनेशन, यस यू मे बी ओबीज. सो एक्चुअली स्पीकिंग दिस विल गो अगेंस्ट यू. बिकॉज व्हाई सो? अभी टाइम है, थोड़ा दौड़िए, भागिए, खून में से बहाइए और थोड़ी चर्बी कम करिए, पतले हो जाइए. क्योंकि एज द बिगिनिंग आई सेड वी नीड पैशनेट गाइस. हमें पैशनेट बंदे चाहिए. तो हैड यू बीन अ पैशनेट गाय, तो आप दौड़ भाग करके, खून पसीना बहा करके, श्रिंक हो करके आज मेरे सामने बैठे होते. बट नाउ टू हेल्प यू, यस ही मे कैच यू कि हाउ फ्रेंड, डोंट यू थिंक यू आर ओबीज? कुछ ऐसा क्वेश्चन आएगा. व्हाट इज योर वेट नाउ?
88 सर.
88. तो इसको ऐसे आंसर दो, बोले यस सर आई एम ओबीज, आई लुक लाइक ओबीज, बट सर बिलीव मी I was 108 kg sir in last 2 months. Sir, I slogged, I exercised, I worked, I did this sir. Sir, I lost 20 kgs sir, 10 kgs in 1 month. Sir, before I joined the academy, believe me sir, I'll be as fit as any guy sir. I'll come down to somewhere around 65 kgs, my ideal weight sir. अब वो खुश हो गया, लेकिन अभी खुश नहीं हुआ. कहता अच्छा बहुत मैंने कि 20 किलो इसने कम किया. फिर पूछेगा क्या एक्सरसाइज करते थे, कितना दौड़ते थे, कितना भागते थे, कितने पुलअप चिनअप पुशअप करते थे. तो वो जरा कन्विंसिंग आपने जवाब दे दिया आपने, तो आपका ये रफा दफा हो गया, वो इंप्रेस हो जाएगा आपसे. नॉट टू वरी ऑन दिस पार्ट. तो नटशल यू हैव टू से सर 108 था, आज मैं आ गया हूं 78 था, 88 बताया ना तुमने?
88.
हाँ, तो सर 20 किलो कम किया 2 महीने में सर. मेरा टारगेट है सर जाने से पहले 2 महीना, अभी मेरे को एकेडमी जाने में तो 3 महीने बाकी हैं सर. गारंटीड सर 25 किलो और कम करूंगा सर मैं. और सर आई विल बी 65 सर, आई प्रॉमिस यू सर. दिस इज व्हाट फॉर्मूला एंड फंड आई एम यूजिंग. द गट पार्ट, गट, द वॉइस गट. दिस इज आंसर. या एनीवन एल्स?
सर गुड मॉर्निंग
अदे
सर. Sir, if IO asks some questions like choose one among your father and mother which can't be answered, so can I say sorry, sir? I can't do like that.
There is nothing. Okay. देखो यार इतना सिंपल क्वेश्चन फादर मदर और सॉरी तो वर्ड यूज मत करना प्लीज यार. देखो जो तुमने जितना मेरे को बोला आउट ऑफ 15 क्वालिटीज एक क्वालिटी है SOD स्पीड ऑफ डिसीजन. मैं तुमको एक छोटा सा प्रॉब्लम दे रहा हूं और आप कहते हो कि श्रीमान जी हम तो डिसीजन नहीं ले पाएंगे. ओके फादर मदर का चॉइस दे रहे हैं तो बाय नेचर आई टेल नेचर ने ऐसा डिजाइन किया हम सबको कि बॉयज आर इंक्लाइंड टुवर्ड्स मदर्स एंड गर्ल्स डॉटर्स इंक्लाइंड टुवर्ड्स फादर बाय नेचर है ये. सो नेचर का सम्मान करते हुए यू आर ए मेल कैंडिडेट तो कहो मदर को कहो तो इसको कुछ ऐसा आंसर देना होगा सर by and large both are equally I appreciate like both of them but I personally feel mother is one. I am more inclined because she is approachable, she listens to me, she consoles me, she helps me out and she looks after me. Everything means she is one to one, sir. Great. This does not mean sir my father is something different. No sir, he also there, but to say that sir I am slightly comfortable with the mother, sir. That's why mother I rate higher, sir. I like
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, one more question. Similar question can be asked like, what you want to change in this SSB board? But if I genuinely feel like everything is okay, but still he will tell, but still interviewing officer will tell no, tell a problem like that. So should I stick to my word like everything is okay?
No. No one is perfect. Neither you, nor me, nor the board, nor the board members. No one is perfect. Good question. So, whenever you enter the board, keep an eye. आगे पीछे देखते रहो अपने लिविंग में ये वो सब चीज देखते रहो. मैं एक मदद कर देता हूं आपकी. Like one of my candidates got recommended. He's an officer today, and I gave a hint of library. मैंने कहा library is a very good option. अगर फोर्स करेंगे तो पहले तुम लाइब्रेरी को देख लेना कि एसएसबी की लाइब्रेरी हाउ रेगुलरली इट इज ओपन नॉट ओपन खुलती है नहीं खुलती है कितने अटेंड करते हैं नहीं अटेंड करते हैं समथिंग लाइक दैट. तो अगर मान लो खुलती नहीं है या खुल गई मान लो खुल गई तो आप जरूर जाइएगा एक बार जा करके टाइम निकाल करके और कुछ ऐसे बुक्स ढूंढने की कोशिश करिए जो कि वहां बुक्स नहीं है. जैसे आप परमवीर की बात करो परमवीर चक्र दे आर 20 परमवीर ढूंढो अशोक चक्र महावीर कीर्ति चक्र ये चक्र वो चक्र ढूंढो किताब उसके अंदर मिल जाए तो अच्छी बात है. नहीं मिले आपने नोट बना लिया उसको बैठ करके. अब वो पूछता है या भाई बता भाई what improvement तो स्टार्ट बोलो नहीं सर ऑल इज गुड टू गुड वेरी गुड सर nothing sir no you have to tell something sir let me give me some time sir let me think over sir some time sir take 5-10 seconds. oh yes sir हो सकता लाइब्रेरी खुलती ना हो सर. This board has got a beautiful libraries, a temple of knowledge I'll call. All aspirant candidates in the board, all looking for to become officers. In the free time, I'm sure sir, most of us, including me, I also wished I went to the library sir, but it was closed. So this is one submission sir, since the library is there in the board, if it is open for the candidates, so that is one submission to you sir. Now he's so happy. Yes, library यार खुली नहीं. Oh my God यार, come on यार खुली नहीं. Very good. और मान लो खुल गई वो, तो क्या करोगे? तो किताब ढूंढ लेना 4-5 ऐसी जो मिले ना वहां पर. बोला सर, आई एम मिल गई. मैंने बाना को फौज को आर्मी को लाना था बीच में, अभी तक मौका नहीं मिला. अब मौका मिल गया मेरे को. उसने पूछ लिया मेरे से, तो मैं लाइब्रेरी में ले आया उसको उठाकर बाना को यहाँ पर. सर माई आइडल हीरो सर, एज आई टोल्ड द इंटरव्यू सर, परमवीर चक्र बाना सिंह. Sir, I tried to search his book, another awardee book. I'm sorry to say, sir, unfortunately, these books are not available, sir, of our NVCs, PVCs. This is a humble submission. So these books should be available, sir. Otherwise, board is good, sir. Library is very good, sir. Thank you, sir. कुछ ऐसे बोलिए आप.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
खाने पे नहीं बोलना, खाना बुरा है. बाथरूम पे नहीं बोलना, लिविंग पे नहीं बोलना. साफ सफाई पे नहीं बोलना, वो सब बढ़िया है, ऐसी जगह बोलो कि वो वाकई कन्विंस हो जाए, ठीक है?
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
ये भी बोल सकते हैं, एक और पॉइंट आगे बोलते हो, आप गेट में घुस गए हो, वहां बुशेज होंगी, फेंस होंगे, फूल वूल होंगे, ठीक है, वहां फूल वगैरह होंगे, तो अगर उनकी जैसे हेज की फेंस की कटिंग अच्छी नहीं है, जो चाकू से माली काटता है उसको एक शेप देता है, मान लो इतने सारा रोज गार्डन टाइप बना रखा है पर गोड़ी निड़ाई नहीं है, लॉन तो है पर घास को ट्रिम नहीं किया गया है, समथिंग लाइक दिस, यस दैट इज अ प्लेस विच इज ऑफ एमडी, जो बहुत रेयर होगा, बट अगर ऐसा हुआ तो दिस इज अ गुड पॉइंट टू बी टोल्ड कि सर द बोर्ड इज सो ब्यूटिफुली ऑर्गेनाइज्ड सर, बट वन सबमिशन, द fence that needs trimming, sir. Sir, such a beautiful flower garden is there, sir, but that requires some maintenance, sir. The nirai godai, the lawn is so beautiful, sir, but that grass requires trimming, sir. Now, once it is in a good shape, I'm sure it will divert the attention of the candidates, sir, and they will go and utilize their services. So this is my one submission. तो कुछ ऐसा बोलो, निगाह में रखो, जहां की आप उसका वाकई अटेंशन डाइवर्ट कर सके. These are plus points. I have answered you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, anyone else?
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah, one.
So, जैसे I got 85% in 10th class, and after this I changed the medium and I got enrolled in Hindi medium. And
you are not audible. थोड़ा सा धीरे रिलैक्स करके आराम से बोलो. You are slightly garbled.
Okay, sir. I got 85% in 10th class in English medium, but after the COVID, I passed in 2021. I enrolled in Hindi medium, and in 12th I got 89%. It is good or not? So, and I topped the class.
So if you have topped, then it is good. Then there is no doubt about it. If you have topped, okay. To answer you की percentage you think है कि नहीं, but at the same time you said you have topped. You have to cover this by some other events and activities like playing sports, games, social, cultural activities, school में debates, competition, which has diverted, like the NCC or the Bharat Scouts Guide. You have joined, you are a house captain, something like that. So your attention has diverted that side, because of which your score is not that as good. But still, sir, I topped with some, what is it, 89% marks or so. Sir, still I'm the topper, sir. But I myself am not very happy with my score, sir. I think I could have improved much more, sir.
Okay, sir. But the problem is that their activity is not happening in school.
No, okay. This is a universal problem. This is not the only problem of your school. Entire school of the country or the universe of the world, they had a common problem. The event activities never have occurred. So to say that if not occurred, the online the games, gooms, ये वो कुछ ना कुछ आपके टीचर ने engage किया होगा. I'm sure कुछ ना engage किया होगा COVID में. So you have to mention those. Online. नहीं है तो कुछ create कर लो.
सर जैसे एक्टिविटी नहीं होती थी, लेकिन हाँ मुझे कॉन्फिडेंस अगर होती तो मुझे ही बनाया जाता. तो सर इस पे कुछ बना सकते हैं अपनी ओर लिख के, जैसे इंटरव्यू वो PIQ में.
बिल्कुल. आप देखो, these are very personal questions and I'll request आप मुझे personally अलग से contact उसके जो personal question, personal doubts है, तो I'll definitely clarify them. ठीक है ना? These are personally related to you. No issues. Those who have any personal question can contact me directly. I'll help you out. Yeah. Anyone else?
Contact number. And how?
बात कर रहे हैं, contact number है. This mobile number है ना? Link join किया नहीं किया? Okay. Note down my number. Those who don't have, note down my number. 9717428885. I repeat, 9717428885. Colonel Dharmendra Pandey, retired. Yeah. Sumit, 11.
Thank you.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Sumit.
Sir, when interviewing officer asks us about our weakness, so what is the most appropriate way to answer it?
I like the question. Look, you have to analyze yourself first. You have to think your strong point, you think your weak point, something on those lines. Okay. But for sure, when you answer those 15 officer like qualities, which someone of you has just rattled out some time ago, it should not be so. You rattle out those 15 qualities, sir. I think, sir, I lack courage, sir. I like stamina, sir. Sir, I lack initiative, sir. What nonsense, भाई. मैं यही क्वालिटी सिलेक्ट कर रहा हूँ, आप में ढूंढ रहा हूँ आपको अफसर बनाने के लिए. आप वो 15 क्वालिटीज रेटल करके बोल रहे हो, आई लैक ऑल दिस. तुम खुद ही कह रहे हो आई फेल दिस क्वालिटी, हाउ शुड आई पास यू? देन मैं तुम्हें को कैसे पास कर दूं? मैं तुमको, मैं तो उसको पास, उसके पास पूरी 15 क्वालिटीज हैं. Still, I'll help you. It is something like this. Firstly, you have to analyze yourself. कि what are your strong point, what are your weak point, and ठंडे दिमाग से सोचोगे. अगर मुझसे कोई पूछे तो मैं कहूंगा सर आई एम वेरी वेरी पंक्चुअल सर, बट सर आई गेट स्लाइटली irritated, agitated, I'll say, or slightly short-tempered when my friends keep me waiting for some time, sir. So this does not mean my friends are late, Lateef. No, it's not that, sir. But sometimes do happen among so many friends, sir. One or turns out to be late, sir, and we keep waiting. So that agitates me, sir. So I love discipline, sir. Clear हो गया सुमित?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
कुछ आपने ऐसा सोचना है कि देखो मैंने नेगेटिव को पॉजिटिव कन्वर्ट कर दिया कि मैं तो पंक्चुअल हूं भैया, दूसरा नहीं है पंक्चुअल, बताओ मैं क्या करूं? अब तो मेरे को खड़ा रखा है उसने, वेट कर रहा हूं, कोई बात नहीं. तो गुड पॉइंट है ये. तो यू टू गिव डेलिबरेट थॉट, यू टू एनालाइज योरसेल्फ. बट यू शुड नॉट बी ऑफ 15 ऑफ लाइक क्वालिटीज. या एनीवन? Rohit.
Jain sir.
Yeah, Rohit.
So my question is related to personal interview. How to handle the rapid fire questions?
वैसे मैंने ना अभी तक इंटरव्यू मैंने कवर नहीं किया. लेट मी टेल यू, मैंने अभी तक इंटरव्यू कवर नहीं किया. आज मैं केवल डायनेमिक्स और द एसएसबी एंड ब्रॉडली हाउ टू प्रिपेयर अबाउट द इंटरव्यू बात किया है. इंटरव्यू अभी बाकी है. नॉट बट आई आंसर यू रोहित. रैपिड फायर क्वेश्चन मैं भी सोचता था पहले जब मैं स्टूडेंट था, जब मैंने एसएसबी दिया, वो रैपिड फायर क्वेश्चन करते थे. CIQ 1, CIQ 2, CIQ 3, CIQ 4, वेरियस CIQ एंड द रैपिड फायर यू. मैं भी सोचता था यार एक एक करके पूछो ना मेरे से. यार तुम एक क्वेश्चन करो मैं एक जवाब दूंगा, तुम एक पूछो एक जवाब दूंगा, तुम एक पूछो एक जवाब दूंगा, तुम भी खुश मैं भी खुश. तुमने जो पूछा मैंने पूरा जवाब दे दिया 100%. तो ये रैपिड फायर क्यों करते हो तुम? रैपिड फायर इसलिए करता हूँ, WIPR याद रखिए. मैं प्रेशर क्रिएट कर रहा हूँ आप पे. आई वॉन्ट टू चेक योर रिसेप्टिविटी, हाउ टू चेक योर. मैं टेंशन दे रहा हूँ, प्रेशर दे रहा हूँ कि ये आएगा. मैं तुम्हें घबराना चाहता हूँ, सरेंडर कराना चाहता हूँ. तुम सरेंडर करो, गिर जाओ, बोलो सर ये समझ नहीं आ रहा क्या क्वेश्चन दिया सर, एक एक करके पूछो. मतलब कि आप प्रेशर नहीं ले पा रहे हो. दिस इज वन ऑफ द मीन्स टू क्रिएट प्रेशर. नंबर 1. नंबर 2, इंटेलिजेंट गाय की रिसेप्टिविटी अच्छी होगी. वैसे PIQ लिखा हुआ है योर 10 CGPA, you're claiming sir 98% marks in class 10 sir and sir 99 in class 12. अब मैंने रैपिड फायर मारा, टाटा फिस हो गई है. नहीं सर नहीं ये याद नहीं हो रहा है सर. वो सर कुंजी पड़ गया, हमने 10 में 10 CGPA ले लिया था, अभी तो याद नहीं आ रहा है, मेरे को समझ नहीं आ रहा है. तो आपका इंटेलिजेंस लेवल, आपका प्रेशर चेक कर रहा है, रिसेप्टिविटी चेक कर रहा है, बहुत सारी क्वालिटीज निकाल लेता है. ये डज नॉट एक्सपेक्ट मैंने 8 क्वेश्चन फायर किए, ये एक्सपेक्ट को 8 जवाब दे दो. यार 8 में 5 तो बोल सकते हो ना तुम, तो 5 बोल दो. 5 बार बोलना सर ड्यू अपॉलॉजी सर, आई थिंक आई मिस्ड 2-3 क्वेश्चन. मैं रिक्वेस्ट यू सर कैन यू प्लीज टू टेल दोस 2-3 क्वेश्चंस आई स्लिप्ड आउट सर. ऐसे समझ गए? हाँ 5 बोले, 3 छोड़ दिया इसने. बोले ओके टेल योर फ्रेंड्स देयर वीकनेस एंड योर टीचर्स. शुरू हो जाना.
Sir, is there any way to practice it?
ओके CIQ 1, 2, 3, 4 जो भी है, ये सीक्वेंस क्वेश्चन ड्राफ्टेड है, रेडी है. आपने सीक्वेंस को रट लेना है, वही क्वेश्चन करेगा वो आंसर दे देना. और वो बहुत स्मार्ट, वो स्मार्ट ये है कि वो जान गया कि पांडे साहब बैठे कैंडिडेट बहुत ट्रेंड हो रहा है, बहुत ट्रेंड बंदा है, तो बहुत स्मार्ट है, बहुत इंटेलिजेंट है। लेट्स उसके सीआईक्यू में 6 क्वेश्चन थे, वो बीच का एक क्वेश्चन गायब कर देगा, अबाउट फ्रंट गायब कर देगा, 5 पूछेगा वो, और पांडे को रटते आएगा तो फ्रंट को डाल देगा बीच में, रट बोलने लग जाएगा। अब पांडे खड़का, ओ शिट मैंने क्या कर दिया, ये तो इसने फ्रंट पूछा ही नहीं इसने। तो जो सीक्वेंस रट के गए हो, ध्यान से सुनना बोल क्या रहा है वो, उसने जान के एक सेकंड गायब कर दिया उसमें से। तो यही तो ऑफिसरशिप है, पर डरना घबराना नहीं है। नोबडी मिस मार गए, भूल गए, नहीं आ रहा है, बोलो सर दोबारा बता दो प्लीज, दोबारा बता देगा। तो दिस करेक्ट कॉन्फिडेंटली पूछना, आई एम सॉरी सर, आई ट्राई टू remember all your questions. I'm sorry, I think I missed one, sir. Please, can you please repeat that question, sir? Okay, friend, this question. Yeah, Pooja wants to ask something.
Sir, if interviewing officer asks us, tell me about your best day or best moment of your life or bad moment of your life, so how we can think about that kind of moment?
Good question. Good moment and bad moment. ठीक है ना? Generally, what is a good moment? Good moment is, I'm not answering, I'm generalizing now. Good moment is something like celebrating birthday, celebrating someone's marriage anniversary, topping the school, college, medalist, something like that, topper here and there. जहां आपकी वाहवाही हो, जहां आपकी प्रशंसा हो, या कोई celebration हो, event activity or something like that, happiness becomes a happy event. And sad event, no, sad event if you say is that death is a very sad event. But recently I felt that I lost my dog almost 6-7 months back, and it is a very disappointing moment, very disappointing. Because why disappointing? Because animal is one animal which cannot express his feelings, and he cannot talk to you, cannot tell what problem he's facing through, something like that. So that is why if animal goes, and then you realize, oh, this poor animal is suffering from this, and you never realized it, and you lost him. So you can RA, reasoning ability लगा के जानवर अगर चला गया is a very good answer for losing your pet, any pet. For good, now I answer you. मुझसे क्वेश्चन करता any happy moment, तो मैं कहूँगा sir, there are number of happy moments in my life, but I personally feel sir, this interview board, this date बता देना, जो भी let's say 11th जनवरी को आपका रिजल्ट निकलने वाला है कॉन्फ्रेंस का, कॉन्फ्रेंस है आपका बोर्ड प्रेजेंट एसएसबी का। बोले सर there are number of events, happiness in my life, but I think 11th January is the most happiest life in my, it's going to be the happiest day in my life when I'm going to get recommended from this board and become commissioned officer, sir, and join the elite artillery, sir. Something like this. देखो आर्टिलरी में ले आया घुमा करके, फौज को ले आना, आपने जो आंसर तैयार किया ले आना। To nutshell, are you listening to me, Pooja?
Yes, sir. Sir, if they ask me, okay, suppose you are not getting recommended on 11th of Jan, so
yes,
what are you gonna do? Yeah.
Okay, now you become the interview answer, I become the candidate. Okay, you can shoot question, I can answer you. Well, sir, with my present preparation and my performance so far, I'm confident I will get recommended. Notwithstanding that, sir, should I not get recommended, sir, I'll analyze myself, and next time I'll come fully prepared, overcoming those problems, gray areas, and I'm sure I will get recommended, sir. So that day will become the most happiest day of my life, sir.
So if they ask me, okay, tell me, think now and tell me what are the mistakes that you have done in this whole process if you are not getting recommended.
नहीं वो मैं बोलूँ सर, so far I'm thinking I'm going to get recommended, but now as you say I'm not getting recommended, sir. Interview I'm facing in front of you, sir, and almost half an hour I just sat in front of you, sir. In this half an hour I'm pretty convinced I given the best of my answers to you in the best possible way and manner, sir. I'm fully convinced my interviewing officer is impressed with me and going to recommend me. Now I'm going to GT on the psych, sir, which I already done. Sir, I'm 100% convinced, sir. 100% GTO, 100 psychology I have done, sir. I am sure they are recommending me, sir. Yeah, Pooja, anything?
Yeah, sir. That you answered my question very well. Thank you, sir.
हो गया. Okay, very बड़ी जल्दी हो गया. Okay, now I'll take on Pooja here only. कि for others, but मैंने अभी touch नहीं किया, मेरा trailer ही चल रहा है. Something okay. Pallav is also raising hand. Okay, Pallav, just after this is your turn. Let me clarify this out, Pooja. The slip of mind. Recommendation. Yeah. In SSB, all these three assessors, when they independently assessing you, and the benefit of doubt, if has to be given to you, then they give to you. I repeat, all these three assessors, when let's say I take example of GTO, what is benefit of doubt? GTO, I am your GTO, and you are doing the group task. I just sneeze for a moment, छींक आ गई मेरे को, मैंने सर छींका और जैसे सर उठाया, मुझे पल भर के लिए ऐसा लगा, पल भर के लिए कि पूजा लाल पत्थर में खड़ी थी और कूद के वाइट में चली गई. मेरे को ऐसा लगा, पर मैं सर झुकाना झपकी लेने में पूजा बड़ी स्मार्ट थी, वो लाल से सफेद में खड़ी हो गई. हालांकि मुझे लग रहा है वो लाल टच किया, पेनल्टी तो ले ली उसने, बट आई एम नॉट वेरी श्योर क्योंकि छींक ने उसको बचा दिया. So what shall I do? Shall I penalize Pooja or shall I not penalize Pooja? No, I will not penalize Pooja. The benefit of doubt is given to a candidate during the test. Anywhere benefit of doubt is given to you. With that benefit of doubt, now in the conference, you are standing either recommended, but if not recommended, you might be the borderliner case. Now borderliner case, now in the conference, if a benefit of doubt is being given to you, then not given. In conference, benefit doubt is not given. Benefit doubt goes to the organization, to the system, to this uniform which I am wearing. That's the only time you will see the officers in the uniform and they are loyal toward the organization, so not given. What I mean to say you is, in the percentage form, we just question answer each other. When they ask about your performance, you say sir 100%, 100%, sir 100%, sir psych 100%, 100%. मैंने पूरा बंदा नीचे गिर रहे हैं 100% से जा करके. He may be smart. He may say, well, friend, in the let's say conference पूछ रहा है वो, you are saying you 100%, but you could only do 5 of the obstacle courses. Left for girls it is 8. You left 3 and you say 100%. How 100%? पकड़ लिया उसने आपको जा करके. बोला sir, you are right. 100% you are right, sir. I did 5 out of 8. But sir, I am still very happy I did 5, sir. I am happy because sir, that day was a bad day. I was not feeling well. I was having giddiness. I was having mild fever all at the same time. Now, SSB is very important for me, sir. So I kept that weakness with me, that giddiness, that mild fever. I'm so happy, sir. At least I did 5, sir. I was not in a state to do even 1 also. So that's why I did 100% from my side, sir. Though you're right, sir, I did 5 only. So that is the confidence they want कि जो मैंने किया, जितना किया, पूरी एबिलिटी के साथ मैंने किया जा करके. पास करना आपकी मर्जी, पास करना करो, फेल करना करो. मैंने 100% दे दिया. क्यों 100% बोलना है? मैं तो वॉर के लिए सिलेक्ट कर रहा हूँ, वॉर बैटल के लिए. बैटल 1% भी अगर ढिलाई होगी, चूक होगी, कमी होगी, you will lose the battle. You will lose the battle. 1% ढिलाई नहीं है. इसलिए आपका 100% बोलना talks of you are so confident that मैं war के लिए select कर रहा हूँ and you are the candidate which will get victory for the country because I want this confidence. I have answered you now, Pooja.
Yes, sir. I have another question also. Sir,
most yeah, Pallav, anything?
Pallav, sir?
Yeah, very much, Pallav.
Yes, sir. Sir, nothing much to add, sir, but I would like to add in 2 questions, like which Rohit asked regarding CIQ. And sir, like I can see a lot of doubts and queries coming up. It would be great if you can clear them all. And little bit from my side at the end, if with your due permission, sir.
All yours. You are the director and founder of this cult, right?
No worries, sir, and all because of you. And
God bless.
Yes, sir. Sir, so like as Rohit asked regarding CIQ, so basically this is this comprehensive information questionnaire. सो मैं एक
Yeah.
छोटा सा इंसिडेंट बताता हूँ, लाइक हाउ आई यूज टू प्रिपेयर विद सर, because now like we have mentored more than 8,500 candidates and sir is mentoring you all, so sir तो already है. तो when I was there,
Wait, तेरी कहानी के बाद I'll also tell एक दो कहानी तेरी भी सुनाऊंगा. Now you carry on first.
yes sir, so generally I have shared in any of the podcast shows with very big platforms. So what happened during when I was preparing CIQs, it was my 9th attempt and I hardly used to, ऐसा था कि क्वेश्चन आ गया एंड आई लाइक ठीक है जो होगा देखा जाएगा, तो मैंने लिख कर कभी प्रैक्टिस नहीं किया. सी CIQs है, देयर आर 6 स्टैंडर्ड CIQs, ठीक है, 6 ही होते हैं, उससे ज़्यादा नहीं है. सर भी भेजेंगे वही, और सब आजकल यही चल रहा है, ठीक है. उसी को प्यार से आप लोग रैपिड फायर क्वेश्चन बोलते हो, ठीक है. CIQ इज कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव इन्फॉर्मेशन क्वेश्चन, नॉट कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव इंटरव्यू क्वेश्चन या कंटिन्यूस इंटरव्यू क्वेश्चन, कुछ भी बोलते रहते हैं, बट ऐसा नहीं है. इट हैज़ गॉट अ स्टैंडर्ड नेम. सेकेंडली, लाइक अ बेस्ट वे टू प्रिपेयर एंड मैनी पीपल नोज हाउ टू प्रिपेयर इट, दैट पहले आप क्वेश्चंस एक पेज में सारा लिख लो, है ना, राइट इट डाउन लाइक एज इफ, है ना, यू आर राइटिंग ऑल द क्वेश्चंस एंड यू विल फाइंड अ पैटर्न टू ऑल द क्वेश्चंस. CIQ 1 हैज़ गॉट 4 to 5 सब पॉइंट्स, बेसिकली जैसे 3 आपके एकेडमिक के क्वेश्चन आ गए, फिर 2 आपके टीचर्स के रहेंगे, फिर 2-3 फ्रेंड्स के रहेंगे, और ये सेट में रहेगा. व्हेन यू राइट ऑल द क्वेश्चन, मान लो लेफ्ट साइड ऑफ द पेज, एंड व्हेन यू स्टार्ट राइटिंग, आंसर इट इन सच ए वे दैट जैसे आप आंसर वहाँ बोलोगे, दिस इज बेसिकली नोन एज स्पीकिंग ऑर्डर. यू हैव सीन मैनी लाइक सीनियर ऑफिसर्स लाइक स्पीकिंग समथिंग, इसी को स्पीकिंग ऑर्डर बोलते हैं. जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल जो कह रहे हैं वो ऑलरेडी लिख के रख चुका है उन्होंने, ठीक है, बस वो उसी को एक नैरेटिव प्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं. एंड एज एन ऑफिसर टुमारो यू विल बी अ डिप्लोमेट, एम्बेसडर एंड व्हाटसोएवर, बेसिकली रिप्रेजेंटिंग द कंट्री. सो यही जो छोटी चीज़ है आपने उसको लिख लिया. सो फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई वुड लाइक टू से लाइक देयर इज दिस फर्स्ट CIQ वेयर इट इज आस्क्ड कि टेल मी अबाउट योर एकेडमिक अचीवमेंट स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम क्लास 10 टिल प्रेजेंट, व्हाट ऑल सब्जेक्ट्स यू हैव ऑप्टेड इन ईच क्लास एंड सेमेस्टर. अब तो याद भी हो गया. सो इन दिस एरिया आपको क्या आंसर लिखना है. सो सर स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम माई क्लास 10, अब ये मैं लिख रहा हूँ, ऐसा नहीं कि मैं आपको बोल रहा हूँ, तो मैंने ये लिखा है अपने वर्ड बाय वर्ड में. और यही चीज़ समझने के लिए मैं सर की जब केबिन में भी गया था एंड आई लाइक मैं बैठा सर के साथ, सर ये मेरा आंसर है, इसमें क्या गलती है, एंड सर वो पेनलाइज मी फॉर लॉट ऑफ रीजंस, ये गलत है, ऐसा नहीं बोलना है, यहाँ पे आपने ये शब्द नहीं यूज़ करना है. एंड सी इट इज़ वेरी नेचुरल, ठीक है, अगर आप खुद से तैयारी करते हो तो गलती आएगी. एंड आई टुक कोचिंग फ्रॉम ऑफलाइन प्लेसेस एंड इट डिडंट वर्क टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, ठीक है. तो सर ने बताया ये चीज़ें नहीं करनी है. एंड आफ्टर प्रॉपर स्क्रूटनी माई 4 to 5 पेज आंसर ऑफ ओनली फर्स्ट CIQ गॉट प्रिपेयर्ड. एंड आई लाइक होता है ना, इतने बार आप रिवाइज करते हो तो दैट बिकम्स लाइक कि हाँ मुझे बस बोलना है जाके. एंड जैसे सर ने बताया कि CIQ बोलते बोलते आपको याद रहेगा, तो इंटरव्यू ऑफिसर माइट स्किप सम क्वेश्चन. So I was well prepared for that as well, and it happened. It was very natural, like thing. It just like they just skipped that friends वाला question, and instead they asked कि आप क्या क्या चीज़ें देखते हो अपने फ्रेंड्स, मतलब how do you make good friends, rather than best friends कौन कौन है क्या है. एंड उसके अलावा फिर टीचर्स में उन्होंने ये स्ट्रेस दिया कि पर्टिकुलरली कॉलेज के अच्छे टीचर्स बताओ, rather than good teacher, bad teacher, not so, वो सब जो भी आपको पता है. So only focus here is to say कि CIQs के क्वेश्चन और आंसर लिख कर प्रैक्टिस करो, अदरवाइज इट विल कॉस्ट यू लॉट ऑफ अटेम्प्ट्स, है ना. एंड वी हैव सीन मेनी कैंडिडेट्स, है ना, एंड जब रिकमेंड भी होते हैं दे ओनली से सर आपने जो बता दिया स्क्रिप्ट वाला चीज़, वी फॉलोड इट रिलीजियसली ब्लाइंडली. सो दिस वॉज आई वुड लाइक टू ऐड ऑन व्हाट सर हैज टोल्ड. ऑलरेडी सर हैज कवर्ड 100%, बट फिर भी इफ 101% इट कुड बी एडेड टू टॉप इन मेरिट वाला एंगल मैं बता रहा हूँ. एंड सेकेंडली देयर वॉज अ क्वेश्चन बाय पूजा, गुड मोमेंट एंड बैड मोमेंट. सर ने काफ़ी अच्छा बताया उस पर. देखो इसमें एक मैं आपको कॉर्पोरेट एंगल भी बताता हूँ, बेसिकली एन HR एंगल टुवर्ड्स वॉट एवर सर हैज टोल्ड. सी गुड एंड बैड मोमेंट इज जनरली दे लुक ऑन टू योर एरिया. सर ने ऑलरेडी DIPR वे में समझा दिया ऑब्वियसली. सी गुड मोमेंट्स आपकी ये चीज़ें दिख रही है जो आपके स्ट्रेंथ्स है ना. आपने मान लो आप क्या खुशी में एकदम पागल तो नहीं हो जा रहे कि सर वो बहुत बढ़िया मोमेंट रहा है. जैसे कुछ लोग का गुड मोमेंट्स होता है कि सर मैं दोस्तों का इतना सेलिब्रेट किया, किसी की पार्टी होती है, एंड इट ऑल्सो चेक्स योर लाइक मान लो आपने बहुत ज़्यादा पैसे खर्च किया, इट ऑल्सो चेक्स ऑन टू द स्पेंडिंग योर अमाउंट वाइजली. आप कह रहे हो ऐसा, यू आर राइटिंग इन योर WAT दैट मनी शुड बी स्पेंड वाइजली, मतलब समथिंग लाइक दैट. शुड तो वैसे यूज़ नहीं होता, मनी स्पेंड वाइजली इज प्रिजर्व, समथिंग लाइक दैट. बट आप यहाँ बोल रहे हो मैंने बहुत अच्छे सेलिब्रेट किया, पार्टी किया, सो यू आर बेसिकली नॉट सिंकिंग विद वॉट यू आर एक्चुअली आर. सेकेंडली आप ऐसे दिखा रहे हो कि आई एम जस्ट एन्जॉइंग माई लाइफ, या मैंने बहुत तोड़फोड़ किया बर्थडे में सेलिब्रेट किया, बट एट द सेम टाइम यू आर सेइंग दैट आई एम नॉट सोशलाइजिंग, या मैं अभी अपने और फ्रेंड सर्कल बढ़ा रहा हूँ, तो यू आर कॉन्ट्राडिक्टिंग योर सेल्फ. सो गुड मोमेंट in general can be related to your some achievement जैसे सर ने बताया, and it should be like in such a way that जो आपके एक प्रोग्रेसिव नेचर को दिखाए. प्रोग्रेसिव नेचर के जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल गुड मॉर्निंग जैसे पूछा जाए, जैसे सर ने बताया कि आपका रिकमेंडेशन वाला डे या हो चुका है, जैसे मेरे से था कि व्हाट इज द बेस्ट मोमेंट या गुड मोमेंट. अचीवमेंट कैन बी एनीथिंग, ठीक है, आपने कॉलेज में टॉप किया या फिर आपने स्पोर्ट्स में कोई आपने अवार्ड जीता, ऐसा कुछ. एंड कमिंग टू द बैड मोमेंट, ये थोड़ा ट्रिकी हो जाता है, काफ़ी लोग सोचते हैं. So ये bad moment पे I got multiple question in my last recommendation also this question came up कि tell me the most bad or depressing moment of life. So I would say मैंने इस तरीके से आंसर दिया because ये question आया है किसी कैंडिडेट से. So I would like to say my own answer. So I just told sir like I would say there was no bad moment, there was a challenging moment which I made it मतलब very easy and made sure that it got completed. Was my recent like qualification of my civil service exam, and because of my medicals and all those things happened, I eventually cleared it, cracked it. तो अच्छा see now this is a strategy. अगर जिसे लग रहा है कि आपने ये वाला क्यों बताया, this is known as a hook like strategy. आप उसको अपने एरिया में लेकर आओ. जैसे सर मुझे बताते हैं अपने केबिन में कि इंटरिंग ऑफिसर इज समवन जो मेरी एज वाला बैठा है. आप सोचो मैं ही बैठा हूँ और मुझसे बात कर रहा है, तो ऐसा मैं भी सोचता था कि हाँ पांडे सर बैठे, मैं क्या बोलता हूँ उनको, है ना. तो इन दैट वे आई यूज्ड टू प्रिपेयर माई आंसर्स. एंड तो मैंने सोचा यार द इंटरव्यू ऑफिसर शुड नो माई एरिया ऑफ जॉनर, मतलब जो मैंने सच में तैयारी करी है, तो वो सीधा सीधा तो आएगा नहीं लाइक कि हाँ सिविल सर्विस क्यों. एंड एट द सेम टाइम आई वॉज ऑल्सो इन टू सम अदर फील्ड एज वेल दैट टाइम. तो दैट वॉज द किंग. एंड उस पर करीबन 15 से 20 मिनट्स क्वेश्चन आए एंड आई वॉज एबल टू आंसर. इंटरनेशनल रिलेशंस पे गया, फिर जियो पॉलिटिक्स एंड वॉट नॉट एरिया. एंड द बेस्ट पार्ट ऑफ ऑल इज आई मेड इट अगेन इन माई थर्ड बैक टू बैक रिकमेंडेशन. सो आई एम जस्ट टेलिंग यू कि वो हुक लाइक स्ट्रेटेजी. हुक्स का मतलब ये है कि आप बार बार फिशिंग जैसे हुक डाल रहे हो, ठीक है, कब फंसा कहाँ फंसा आपको नहीं पता. एंड इट कैन बी ऑन अ रॉन्ग वे एज वेल एज राइट वे. रॉन्ग वे मतलब आप चाह कर या ना चाह कर भी आप बता रहे हो कि हाँ सर मेरी तो दुख दर्द ये है लाइफ की, तो वो वहाँ चले जा रहा है. बट आप उसको इस तरीके से डिज़ाइन करो बाय ईदर राइटिंग और फ्रेमिंग योर आंसर्स कि वो आपके अच्छे एरियाज पे जाए, या आपके जो कोर एरिया है लाइफ के कि हाँ मैंने सच में यहाँ टाइम एनर्जी डिवोट किया. इट कैन बी एनीथिंग रिगार्डिंग योर स्पोर्ट्स, इंटरेस्ट, हॉबी, आपके एकेडमिक हो गया, आपके प्रोफेशनल एस्पेक्ट हो गया, चाहे जॉब हो गया. इट कैन बी एनीथिंग. मान लो इफ समवन हैज क्लियर सम ग्रेट एग्जाम्स, मान लो वॉट एवर, तो पुश इनटू दैट, ठीक है, इट विल सिग्निफिकेंटली कंट्रीब्यूट. सो सर दिस वाज व्हाट आई वुड हैव लाइक टू ऐड ऑन सर. तो ये थे सर दो एरियाज.
Shall I take on?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Balan. Very nicely. And applying ABC has covered accuracy, brevity, and clarity. But yeah, Pooja, you had something. I interrupted you.
Yes, sir. Sir, I have a question. Suppose हर कोई इतना कॉन्फिडेंस से जाएगा. You told me कि be sure, be 100% confident. Nowadays, everyone is taking coaching. हर कोई इतने ही कॉन्फिडेंस से जा रहे हैं. Then how they are filtering out the candidates?
Very good question. It takes few seconds, few minutes to break and shear off a candidate by the board. Let the entering officer, believe me, first 5 minutes are more than enough. 5 में ज़्यादा बोल गया. 5 minutes are more than enough. If I was entering officer, entering a candidate, I come to know the quality and material of the candidate. Decision has been taken, rejected or selected, decision taken in 5 minutes. But I cannot say in 5 minutes, thank you, you may leave. I cannot say. If I do so, result definitely the candidate is rejected, and she will say at the end, if I was rejected by the failed by the entering officer because 5 मिनट मेरे इंटरव्यू भगा दिया. तो परफोर्स वो 35 मिनट 40 45 मिनट 35 से 45 मिनट आपसे झक मार के आपको बैठाकर बात करेगा ही करेगा. आपको फीलिंग नहीं देगा कि मैं तुम्हें फेल कर रहा हूं. पर जिसको मैं फेल कर रहा हूं, मैंने डिसीजन ले लिया, आई एम फेलिंग यू, उसको इतना कंफर्टेबल करेगा 40-45 मिनट. इतने इजी, इतने स्वीट, इतने सिंपल, इतने अच्छे क्वेश्चन करेगा, हाँ ही करेगा, ऐसा इंप्रेशन देगा, यू आर द बेस्ट कैंडिडेट, यू आर गेटिंग रिकमेंडेड. क्योंकि 45 मिनट आपसे मैंने ऐसा कोई सवाल जवाब नहीं किया कि आप इसका जवाब ना दे पाए. तो आप बिल्कुल हैप्पी सेटिस्फाइड मेरे रूम से निकलेंगी. यू आर रिकमेंडेड, बट नो फ्रेंड, यू आर नॉट रिकमेंडेड. डिसीजन टेकन 5 मिनट्स. What I mean by the confidence you say, It is, I said na, in the beginning, first 3 minutes, they make you very comfortable. They ask very simple question. Why they make comfortable? Because उनको ही मालूम है तुम्हारी दिल की धड़कनें बहुत बढ़ गई हैं, सांसें धकाधक चल रही हैं, घबराहट हो रही है, नर्वसनेस है, टेंशन को मालूम है, इंटरव्यू ऑफिसर मालूम है, they are trained for this. They are selecting here to select a officer. So इसलिए they also train भाई पहले से 2-3 मिनट ना जरा कूल कर देना, इसको कूल कर देना, ठंडा कर देना, उसके बाद तुम धीरे धीरे प्रेशर बढ़ाना, और नहीं धीरे धीरे प्रेशर, तो प्रेशर जाकर करीब 20 मिनट बनता है खूब प्रेशर, धीरे धीरे 5 मिनट शुरू होगा और 20 तक प्रेशर जाएगा आपका. सो माई पॉइंट इज जो 3 मिनट कूल डाउन कर रहा हूं ना मैं आपको, हाउ इज द ड्रेस यू वांट, विच सिटी यू कम, आप लोग टू द पॉइंट आंसर दोगे. चलो मैं क्वेश्चन बोलता हूं, ऐसे बोलेगा ओके यू आर पूजा, ओके I'll question, I'll answer, I'll take a decision in 2-3 minutes. No, you are fed. No, I don't want you. Question is, welcome Pooja, welcome, come, have a seat. I wish to agree here. Oh Pooja, such a sweet name. What does Pooja mean? Sir, Pooja, yeah, Pooja means, sir, Bhagwan ki puja karna, something like that. You'll say, Bhagwan, generally people say. Yes, not a wrong answer. No answer is yes or no. So yes, Pooja means you should be slightly prepared and talk. मैंने अपनी बैंक में तैयारी करके आया हूं, जब पूजा बोलेगी तो मैं ना कुछ ऐड करूंगी, कुछ ना सवाल तो करेगा. Puja means yes, the one who is believes in God, regularly does the puja. So my parents felt so happy when I came to this universe, and they kept my name Puja, and my entire family is very religious, and we believe and have got full faith in God. I am very happy that I am Sanatani. क्वेश्चन कर दिया मैंने सनातनी, और सामने वाला सिख निकल गया. वो खालसा था जो पूछ रहा था, वो तो सनातनी नहीं है. मैं जान रहा हूँ सिख है और मैं सनातनी हूँ, पर मैं तो ऐसे भड़काऊ क्वेश्चन जवाब दूंगा कि तू भड़के तो सवाल कर मेरे से. तो मैंने क्या किया, मैंने उसको ही में आस्क मी क्वेश्चन ऑन द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इटसेल्फ, पूजा व्हाई योर नेम इज पूजा एंड वेरी स्वीट ने कुछ ही बोला. मैंने फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन में आग लगा दी, क्वेश्चन कर ले मेरे से. तो मैंने रिलीजन पे उसको ले गया हूं जाके, सनातनी बोल करके. आई वॉन्ट हिम टू आस्क ऑन रिलीजन टू मी, बिकॉज मेरा नाम पूजा था. तो जब स्टार्ट में ऐसे लूंगा, फिर मैंने कहा शर्ट, मैंने कहा टाई, मैंने कहा कोट बहुत सुंदर पहना है, तो आपने कहा यस सर थैंक यू सर. मैंने थैंक यू नहीं बोला, मैंने कहा सर यस दिस ग्रेट ओकेजन फॉर मी सर, द इंडियन आर्मी, यू आर गोइंग टू सिलेक्ट एन ऑफिसर टुडे एंड दैट्स मी, दिस इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इवेंट ओकेजन फॉर मी सर, सेलेक्टिंग दिस शर्ट टाई एंड पैंट सर for this occasion only to get recommended and become officer in the Indian elite or the elite Indian army sir. अब वो खुश होएगा. तो ऐसे 3-4 सवाल करेगा, वो स्टार्ट कूल डाउन कर रहा है, आपने उसको पहले हिला दिया, कहता ये कैंडिडेट है, ये है कैंडिडेट, इससे मजा आएगा बात करने का मेरे को, तो आपको यू आर रिकमेंडेड केस नो, क्योंकि आइडिया लग गया आपको. और जो यस नो शॉर्ट एंड स्वीट आंसर देगा, आउट. तो 1000% से मेरा मतलब ये है कि मैडम आपने बड़ी तैयारी भी की है, बहुत मेहनत की है, यू हैव लेफ्ट नो स्टोन अनटर्न्ड. जो मैंने इंटरव्यू बताया था, ये नॉलेज, ये अवेयरनेस, स्काई इज द लिमिट. द मोस्ट डिफिकल्ट पार्ट इज द इंटरव्यू. 1000 क्वेश्चन आपको तैयार करने पड़ेंगे और 5 क्वेश्चन ही पूछेगा ऑफिसर, एंड देन 5 विल मेक अ डिफरेंस एंड यू विल बिकम कमीशन्ड ऑफिसर. दैट व्हाट द इंटरव्यू इज. आई होप आई आंसर्ड यू नाउ.
Yes, sir. I have another question. Sorry if I'm asking too many questions, but I have. Sir, if suppose अगर मैंने उसे बोल दिया I'm Sanatani, तो he like you are joining Indian Army and you are specific to your religion. Then how are you going to manage with other religions?
So very right, sir. Sir, if I'm Sanatani, with due respect, sir, you are a Sikh, sir. Whatever, me being Sanatani is not in my hands, sir. Let me tell you, sir. It is a birth. I've taken birth in the family which is Sanatani, a Hindu family. So same, all people who are of different religion, caste and creed, the birth they have taken, they get their religion from them, sir. So I feel privileged because Sanatani, it has got very rich history, sir. It is a past history, sir. So that's why I take happy for this and I take privilege. Yes, you are right, sir. The armed forces I am joining, it is mix of all. I know that, sir. By saying Sanatani does not mean that I disrespect the other dharmas. No, sir. All Hindu, Christian, Sikh, Isai, Sanatani, anyone is respectable, sir. And I personally feel Each and every person who has taken birth in the religion caste should respect his her religion, sir. Anything else, Pooja?
No, sir. Sir, I have a question. So maybe maybe he'll ask you, okay, then you believe in casteism also, because suppose you are general and someone is coming from SC/ST, then do you do this chua chat or something like that?
No, no, sir. Now you fight back. Now you fight back. Turn back to fight. No, sir. I'm extremely sorry, sir. Due apologies. Probably you have misunderstood, sir. Sir, I only said ki by birth, wherever we take birth, that caste is our caste. And I said ki we should all respect of our religion, the where we have taken birth. At the same time, sir, I respect all religion, all castes, sir.
Sir, okay, so according to you, Pooja, no one can change their religion. Suppose if you are okay, maybe you have seen people who convert after some time. People convert from Hinduism to Islamism or some another religion. So if you are proud of your religion, okay, Pooja, don't you think before getting proudship or something like that, you should be aware about your religion, your culture first? Are you aware of about that?
Firstly, Pooja, is your camera working or not working?
Yeah, my camera is working, but I didn't switch on.
No, it's okay. It must work. Okay. So, एक लाइन और क्वेश्चन समराइज करेंगे आप?
यस सर. सो पूजा, आपको क्या लगता है कि आपके हिसाब से किसी को रिलीजन चेंज ही नहीं करना चाहिए अगर हर बंदा अपने रिलीजन पे प्राउड है तो?
Religion. No, sir. I firmly believe one must respect his her religion and one must not change the religion, sir. I firmly stand by it, sir. And I'm very happy I'm joining the armed forces, the Indian Army per se, which is mixed of all caste and creed, and it is Dharmendra देखना है तो secularism देखना है तो Indian Armed Forces है sir. Sir, now अब मौका मिल गया है मेरे को, एक मौका, because मैं फौजी का हूँ, I'm son of an army officer, so I can correlate with what you said. I can now tell my personal example हुई है sir. Like जैसे मेरे PhD में लिखा उसको मालूम है, my father is a commissioned 22 Punjab regiment. It's a matter of pride. My father, Hindu, a Brahmin, and got commissioned in the first commission option 22 Punjab regiment, the Khalsa battalion, sir. Sir, it is, though he was Hindu and Brahmin, but sir, the way Punjabi he speaks with them, not only speak, he writes, and the belief, the unit has got the mandir also, and the unit has got the Gurdwara also. And both the Sikhs and the Dogras, the two communities are there. Officers, no community as such. All have got equal respect, sir. So I've been born and brought up in that family and environment, sir. So I have got respect for all religion, all caste and creed, sir. But change your religion, I firmly believe no, sir. It should not be there, and one should not. One should respect his own religion.
Okay, sir. Sir, but okay, in my case, my father is in Fort Jat. So how I am able to defend myself? Because if I'm standing by this statement.
How देखो, don't mention that. आपका फादर फोर्थ जाट में है, आपको कोई चेंज करने को नहीं बोल रहा, आप शांति बनाएं. आपको एक जनरल क्वेश्चन किया है कि आपको चेंज करना है, तो आपने उसको बहिष्कार नहीं, हम चेंज नहीं करेंगे, ये है. So let's stop this discussion यहीं पर ही. आप खड़े हैं यहाँ पर, ठीक है?
Okay,
yeah, I can see Komal's hand. All the Komal Singh, you want to ask something?
Yes, sir. Jain, sir. First of all, sir, I want to ask that, sir. Like you are answering in a very nice way. Like your answers are quite attracting. But when interviewer asks to me the same question, even though I gave a genuine like that is not fake, even that is true, I am not able to answer in that way, like in an attractive way. Like you just gave the example of your shirt is beautiful, but I will just say yes, thank you, and this all only, sir. But your answer was quite different, and it literally affecting our minds. Then how can we answer in that way, sir? How can we think in that way, like you are answering?
Okay, just now, director and founder of CULTSSB Mr. Pallav has just answered your question. He said you have to write it down actually, and write it down, practice, keep thinking, keep improving your answer. In SSB, by and large, all these questions are set. These only questions will be asked. CIQ 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they are set questions. In your case, please write it down, frame it short, and I'll say usko just ratto it, just mug it, and mug karke, please. That is how you can improve. And secondly, what I could understand from you, that you have got a weak communication skills, English communications, and also slightly low in confidence. So if that be the case, start speaking in English with those people, those who can understand you, can communicate back. Those who cannot communicate back but they can understand you, please speak with them also. ये डर घबराहट को बाहर निकालो अपने अंदर से, जबरदस्ती बिंदास होकर के बोलो, मिलो, बात करो, बिंदास होकर के अपने बस निकालो. सोचो, हम लोग डरते रहते हैं वो क्या सोचेगा, वो क्या कहेगा, वो क्या बोलेगा, समथिंग लाइक दैट. प्लीज इसको बाहर कर दो. दूसरे वाले को जो सोचना है सोचो, तुमको जो बोलना बोलो, तुम्हें जो कहना कहो, पर मैं अपने इंप्रूवमेंट के लिए जैसा जो हो सकता है उतना मैं करूंगा. सो यू टू इंप्रूव योर कम्युनिकेशंस बाय स्पीकिंग, टॉकिंग, एंड वंस यू डू दैट, आपका कॉन्फिडेंस आ जाएगा, आपका आंसर अच्छा आ जाएगा. और अच्छा आंसर बिंदास मेरी आंसर देने के लिए आप लिख लिख के प्रैक्टिस करिए, सोचिए और इंप्रूव करिए. कोई भी आंसर यस नो में या एक दो लाइन में नहीं देना है. थोड़ा सा ब्रीफ, 3 से 4 लाइन is adequate. Then that is the only solution to
Okay,
it.
sir.
Yeah, anyone
Yes,
else?
sir. Thank you.
Thank you. भाई टाइम, एक मिनट देखें घड़ी, भाई 9:15 हो गए, टाइम खत्म हो गया है. ये 15 हमने तो, मैंने क्लिप वगैरह दिखानी थी, तो सेशन ही खत्म नहीं हो रहा सवाल जवाब का. क्लिप्स नहीं देखनी आप लोगों ने?
Sir, we surely want to see, but we also want to clarify our questions.
बोलो बोलो. ओके भारती बोलो.
Sir, basically, I want to ask, like in generally interview, generally we don't go right with our body language too. मतलब बोल कुछ और रहे हैं, but we are not even मतलब in the stress, or might be there kind of any nervousness that is not able to make us enough confident. So how to handle that कि तुम्हारी body language is not enough appropriate and you are speaking something else and you are showing something else.
Well, भारती, मैं इसका जवाब दे चुका हूं, मैं दोबारा बोलूंगा. I'll tell you for the benefit of all others. Once you have 100% prepared for your board, SSB, you have left no stone unturned. That means मैंने बताया आपको एजुकेशन, करंट, जीके, दुनिया, ये वो, यूनिवर्स, जिनके, नॉर्थ ईस्ट, नक्सलाइट, मीन्स की फौज, आर्मी, मॉडर्नाइजेशन, आर्मी, नेवी, ऑर्गेनाइजेशन सिस्टम. मतलब तुम इतनी तैयारी, अगर एनसीसी वाला पूरी एनसीसी किताब मोटा मोटा, इतनी जानकारी आप भारतीय अगर आ गई है तो यकीन मानिए आपके अंदर इतना कॉन्फिडेंस आएगा, आप कहोगे इंटरव्यू आंसर पूछो सर, पूछो, आपने जल्दी पूछो सर, क्या पूछना है सर, जल्दी पूछो सर, पूछो सर, पूछो. वो परेशान हो जाएगा. और ऐसे हो सकता है कि आपसे कुछ चंद एक क्वेश्चंस वो आपसे करेगा जो शायद इतनी तैयारी के बाद आप जवाब नहीं दे पाएंगे. डरना नहीं है. फिर क्यों नहीं डरना? क्योंकि यार मैंने 10 सवाल किए आपसे, 8 का आपने बिंदास जवाब दिया. आई एम सो हैप्पी बाय योर 8 आंसर. इतना बिंदास जवाब दिया, आपका कॉन्फिडेंस, आपकी प्रिपरेशन, आपकी मेहनत, इतनी मेहनत की आपने इंटरव्यू आने के लिए. इंटरव्यू ऑफिसर को समझ में आ गया है, हम मेहनत का सम्मान करते हैं, बहुत मेहनत सम्मान करते हैं. तो मेहनत तो दिखाओ ना उसको. एक और मेहनत खुद की है, यकीन मानिए आपका अंडर कॉर्नर डर घबराहट खत्म, आप पास हो जाओगे. लेकिन हम लोग मेहनत करने से डरते हैं.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Aditi.
Sir, interviewing our officer while asking our weakness will.
Sorry, you're not. Come again.
Sir, after I tell my weakness, interviewing officer may ask, tell me more 5 weakness.
तो यार लिख लो ना, आइडेंटिफाई करो, लिखो उसको, सोचना पड़ेगा, ठंडे दिमाग लिखना पड़ेगा. अब देखो वीकनेस लिखना चाहोगे सर, I don't like indiscipline sir, I get irritated, agitated if people keep me waiting sir. और क्या बोलोगे?
Sir, can I tell handwriting?
Yes, you can say handwriting. You can say, but the question is कि What efforts have you made to improve handwriting? Your age somewhere around 20 or 20, 20, 22, your age, and now you're saying handwriting is poor. So that means you have made no effort to improve your handwriting. So this goes against you. Yeah, anyone else? Komal Singh, who's Komal? I can see raise
Yes,
hand.
sir.
Yeah, Komal,
Sorry,
what
sir.
about you?
I have already asked the question. I
अच्छा
will.
पूछ लिया तो ये ऑफ कर दो हाँ
Hello, sir.
yeah
Sir, I have one question. It is based on my CIQ, one only. As I have secured in my 10th, I have secured 78 percentile, and in my 12th, I have secured 71.2 percentile. So, my interviewing officer asked me one thing, that do you regret anything in life? And if you get a chance to change something in that, so will you change it, or will you like opt for something else that you would have done better? Like in my graduation, I secured 82 percentile. So this was the question that my interviewing officer asked me, that do you regret anything, and if you get a chance, will you change
Can you put
something?
on a camera? Is it
Yes,
okay?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah Kansai बोलो हाँ carry on with the question.
Sir, my interviewing officer asked me this question, that do you regret anything in your life, and if you get a chance to change anything in your life, what would that be, and will you change or not?
So what you said?
Sir, I said that I do not regret anything, because during the in my 10th and 12th, whatever I opted during that, I felt like it was right for me. And as in my 12th, I was more engaged into sports, and I was a sports captain, so I got more engaged into towards that. So I cope up with that answer, but I thought that like interviewing officer was not very satisfied with the answer, and they asked me that do you want to change something. So I simply said, no sir, I don't want to change something. So I just wanted to know that if in any other interviewing officer asks me the same question or similar to this, so how can I tell or speak about it?
You have nicely covered and gave a very good answer. Let me tell you. Take it as a good answer. You got to conference out in this interview?
Yes, sir.
This is not the reason for this answer. Is not the reason for your conference out. Let me tell you, it's an okay answer. अगर मुझे आंसर देना होगा तो जो मैंने सुना आपको, you said 82 you scored in graduation and 78 and some 88. So what? 10 कितना किया आपने?
Sir, in 10th I secured 78 percentile, and in 12th I secured 71.2%.
78 and 72.
Yes.
And then 88 or 82.
82.
तो 78, 72 and 82. हाँ, कितना अच्छा जॉब मिल जाएगा आपको. बोलो yes sir, I had a very deep regret sir. Sir, the deep regret in the class 10 sir, I scored just 72% marks. Yes, I really had a regret. I could have improved sir. And believe me sir, I struggled a lot sir. Burned midnight oil and I got 82% in my class 12. Still I'm not happy sir. I have regret. So I further burned midnight oil. So I got 88% in graduation. So that regret is over, sir. No more regrets. जितना मैंने सुना इसका ये आंसर दिया जा सकता है. ठीक है, good answer.
So one more thing, like I'm a repeater, so few points that repeater should take or should note about it, so that in other interviews, like for the repeater especially.
Come again.
So few points that repeaters should keep in mind, especially for the repeaters, like those who are going as a repeaters in the next SSB.
So which turn you going? How many repetitions you have already had?
So this will be my 4th SSB.
How many conference out?
So 2. And 1 screen out. Yes.
So technically third you will be joining. Okay. So 2 conference out. So I understood you want to know with what preparation shall I go? Something like that?
Yes, sir.
The number of rejections or failures you have in the SSB, that difficult it becomes the next. It is something like you play a game, some game level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As you play a game, every level you pass, the next level is slightly harder. Next level, and last is the hardest. So it is, you have crossed 2 levels, now go 3rd level. So 3rd level difficulty he'll give you because you're not a fresher. So be prepared. What I told, bas tayari raho, or bindas is right answer. just a bindas and full preparation. I'm sure you'll break it.
Okay, sir.
बहुत लंबा हो गया भाई. एनीथिंग? इट इज ऑलरेडी 9:30 हो गया. आप लोग क्लिप वगैरह नहीं देखनी है. ये अननोन, समवन अननोन हैज कम. या अननोन.
Yes, sir. Sorry for the name mismatch. I am Priyanshu. I
या
want to
अननोन.
ask one question. Yes, sir.
या प्लीज.
Yes, sir. Sir, recently I got screened out from 33 SSB. I was for ND entry. So, sir, can you please share the some tips about screening, sir?
Screening.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's already wait. I'll 9:24 हो गया है.
Sir, it will be okay if you share it tomorrow.
नहीं नहीं नहीं, इसको मैं खत्म कर दूंगा. Let is the last question for today, and you can jot down. We can continue tomorrow. But अब थोड़ा बाकी जो कल और परसों थोड़ा रैपिड फायर फास्ट फॉरवर्ड होगा. तो screening you said. Screening. I have devised a formula, 6-point formula for the screening. First is the bearing. When you go for the board SSB interview, your bearing should be very good. Bearing means your turnout, your smartness, your combing hair, and overall looks, personality, dress you worn, shoes polished. That I call bearing. So that has to be one goal. Number 2, your written test. That is your verbal and non-verbal reasoning test. So you have to do well in that, very well in that. There are 5 OIRs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The higher you score, the better is chance for you to get screening. That is number 2. Number 3 is the picture is being shown to you, the stimulus we call it, that in which you write a story. So you to write the original good story gelling with the picture. So out of, I'm going to tell you 6 formula, 0.6 out of 6. The most important is writing your story. Most important part. Okay? This is number 3, writing a story, gelling with the picture. Number 4, narration is the next important. Number 2 page. Because nobody interferes you, nobody interrupts you. You are given full 1 minute, although not 1 minute, but to be said 1 minute to express yourself. So your body language, your communication, your everything, I see and I make out how confident you are. So this is number 2. Next is 5th is discussion, group discussion, and 6th is your, I call it destiny. If you're destined to become officer, you will get recommended. तो छठा आपके हाथ में नहीं है, उसको भगवान पे छोड़ दीजिए. I repeat, bearing, test, writing story, narration, discussion, and destiny. Out of all this, number 3, writing story is the most important. Why so? Once you write the story and submit your sheet and you're waiting outside, all these 3 assessors, they read your story and they jot it down, and on the basis of the story only, I pass you and fail you, because the story gives me, first thing, your knowledge, your intelligence. It tells me, yes, how deep thinker you are. The intelligence, reflection of intelligence, and we want intelligent officers. Number 2 is your communication skills, how good you've written. These 2 things I get, intelligence and communication. These 2 you convince me, I pass you there. Now coming to the narration part, I've already passed you narration, so I will give you 20 seconds or more. You have to speak. Now I'll check your confidence. I'm sure the one who has written good will be good in confidence speaking, by and large. I clear you there. But you cannot speak at all. You cannot communicate. You cannot express. Though in writing you are good. I passed in writing, but you cannot speak. You are fumbling, bumbling, jumbling, murmuring. I'm sorry, friend. Despite I passed you, now I will fail you. मैं fail कर दूंगा तुमको. तो आपके narration fail कर दिया आपको. Discussion. Discussion is a fish market. Nobody comes to know. Neither assessor comes to know कि तुम क्या बोल रहे हो. Nobody knows. If that be the case, तो फिश मार्केट आई एम जस्ट वेटिंग कि जिस मैंने पास किया, लेट्स आउट ऑफ 15 5 को मैंने पास किया, आई एम जस्ट वेटिंग. यू जस्ट ओपन योर माउथ, कुछ तो बोलो यार, तुम कुछ तो बोलो, मैं तो पास कर दूंगा. तुमने मुंह खोला, मैंने पास कर दिया तुमको. तुमने नहीं खोला मुंह, ग्रुप डिस्कशन में, यू आर नॉट पार्ट ऑफ फिश मार्केट. आई फेल यू डिस्पाइट आई एम विलिंग टू पास यू. इतना करने के बाद 6 भगवान पे छोड़ दीजिए, बाकी आपका बियरिंग, आपका OIR सब मिलजुल करके फिर आपका रिजल्ट डिसाइड हो जाएगा। कुल ये करके नंबर 3 राइटिंग एंड बोथ नरेशन इज द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट। आई हैव आंसर्ड यू, आज के बहुत हो गया एंड
Yes, sir. That helped me very much. Thank you,
yeah,
sir.
and yes, Pallab Datta, director sir, it's up to you now. You wish to summarize?
Sir, I would just like to thank you as well as all the audience. We have crossed a footprint of more than 150 people who joined. I was just seeing the statistics. Generally, this Google Meet accommodates 100 candidates max. काफ़ी सारे लोग अभी भी पूछ रहे हैं एंड आई एम वेरी श्योर डाउट्स रहेंगे और होना भी चाहिए। दैट शोज यू आर अ पैशनेट लिसनर एंड और भी बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं विच वी विल कवर ऑन। दैट्स द रीज़न, जैसे सर ने स्टार्टिंग में बताया, बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं कवर कराने के लिए, है ना। बट 3 दिन भी बहुत कम पड़ते हैं, एक दिन तो और भी कम पड़ता है और एक दिन में 3 घंटे तो और भी ज़्यादा कम पड़ते हैं। सो यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट ब्लेंड ऑफ माइंड बिकॉज सर के पास तो 30 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है और सर इतना कुछ बता रहे हैं। एंड आप खुद देखो भी लाइक जनरली काफ़ी सारे लोग यहाँ स्टूडेंट्स भी हैं मेरे, और when we take classes also we also take 15 days 25 days, then we have taken 6 months also to cover things. So that's the level of beauty, both and the sky is the limit for interview, and the same way SSB has is like a number of things. देखो काफ़ी सारे कैंडिडेट्स को डाउट्स रहेंगे एंड वी रेस्पेक्ट योर डाउट्स, वी रेस्पेक्ट योर क्वेरीज एंड ड्यू टू लॉट ऑफ protocol and other reasons we will have to move on, like we have to close this meeting because of 2 reasons. Firstly, थोड़ा होता है ना, समय को समय दो समय का काम करने के लिए, ठीक है। कितना सुनोगे एक दिन में, आप बोलते नहीं यू कांट ईट ऑल प्रोटीन शेक एंड एवरीथिंग एंड बिल्ड अप मसल्स, ऑब्वियस रीजंस, ठीक है। मेरे साथ भी एक दिन में नहीं हुआ, इट टुक मी अराउंड 4 years टू मेक इट, बट बोलते ना दैट 4 years टुक मी फ्रॉम 0 टू ऑल इंडिया रैंक 2 एंड दैट्स द लेवल ऑफ ब्यूटी, है ना। आपको भी ये चीज़ समझना, आप एक दिन में सारा खा जाएंगे, स्क्रीनिंग भी हो जाएंगे, रिकमेंड भी हो जाएंगे, ऑल इंडिया रैंक 1 भी लेकर आ जाएंगे, एंड दैट्स अ बुलशिट टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, ठीक है। एंड सी सर हैज स्पोकन इन अ लैंग्वेज ऑफ आर्मी, है ना। आई कैन स्पीक इन अ लैंग्वेज ऑफ नेवी बट डेफिनेटली वुड नॉट डू दैट, है ना, ड्यू टू वरना आप सब छोड़ के चल जाओगे। आई वुड बी ऑनेस्ट, सर के साथ मैं जब रूम में था तो सर लिटरली स्पोक इन एवरी लैंग्वेज, इंग्लिश हिंदी, जो आप लैंग्वेज सुन भी नहीं सकते वो भी मैं सुना। तो दैट्स वॉट फर्स्ट ट्रेन्स यू and that what you have to learn. And last but not the least, to summarize a few things which sir has told regarding interview, regarding the mentality, the war like mentality, और यही जो छोटी चीज़ है war like mentality, we tend to forget. Even मैं बहुत बार screen out खुद भी हुआ, I have got a streaks of 5 screen outs and then streak of 10 screened in. So बहुत सारी चीज़ें जो हम कल के सेशन में भी कवर करेंगे and sir will be there फॉर मैक्सिमम लाइक फॉर द होल थिंग। एंड बहुत सारे हम परसेप्शन के बारे में समझेंगे, स्टिमुलस, विजुअल एंड व्हाट नॉट, बहुत सारी चीज़ें। मतलब मैं ये वही चीज़ बता रहा हूँ जो सर ने मुझे पढ़ाया, तो सोचो सर वही चीज़ कराएंगे जो मुझे पढ़ाया, तो ऑब्वियसली इट वुड बी अ ग्रेट थिंग। एंड सेकेंडली वी विल ऑल्सो कवर रिगार्डिंग साइक, जो काफ़ी लोग के अभी से डाउट्स थे, वैट के, SRTs के एंड व्हाट नॉट। वी विल डिस्कस लाइव SRTs विद यू विच विल ऑब्वियसली बी समथिंग माइंड बॉगलिंग, कि आपको लगा अच्छा ऐसे भी सोचा जा सकता है, क्योंकि फॉर मी इट वॉज लिटिल दैट थिंग। एंड कुछ लोग कमेंट्स में भी, आई एम नॉट श्योर, आई सॉ दैट दोज कमेंट्स की आई डोंट एग्री एंड व्हाट नॉट। सी अगेन आई वुड टेल यू वन थिंग, इट्स जस्ट पर्सपेक्टिव, ठीक है। आप दिल पे लेकर होते हैं ना, मैं दिल पे ले लूंगा और मैं रात की नींद चैन त्याग दूंगा, तो दैट्स अगेन यू आर बीटिंग द बुश। फॉलो दैट ABC, accuracy, brevity, clarity, and 2 more letters from my side, relevant and logic, ABCRL. बी लॉजिक एंड हैव रेलिवेंस इन योर टॉपिक, ठीक है। आप ऐसा मत सोचो कि हाँ यार सब कुछ पढ़ना है, एंड दैट वुड ऑब्वियसली कॉस्ट यू अटेम्प्ट्स, कॉस्ट यू डेज एंड कॉस्ट यू टाइम, ठीक है। सर ने अपना देखो, आपने एक चीज़ नोटिस किया होगा, सर स्टार्टेड एट 6, स्टिल इट्स 9:30, सर इज मोर देन 50 years एंड दैट सी द एनर्जी जोश लेवल। बट आधे लोग कमर में पड़े होंगे, कैमरा ऑफ करके डिनर कर रहे होंगे। सी दीज आर आवर रियलिटी, ठीक है। काफी लोग के एज कम एंड प्रिटी cool, like I'm a cool HR to be honest. तो ये सब चीज़ें हम भी देखते हैं कॉर्पोरेट में, एंड कुछ लोग हो रहे होंगे चलो चलो हम फैमिली को भी सुनाते हैं, देखो क्या बोल रहे हैं सर। तो बहुत सारे चीज़ें ऐसे लोग कर रहे होंगे, है ना, वेरी श्योर। बट मेक श्योर दैट आप जो भी ये सब कर रहे हो, बोलते ना आपको दिमाग यहाँ रखना है। एंड आज फिर भी आई जस्ट सॉ सम कैमराज टर्निंग ऑन, सो मेक श्योर करो कि 50-60 कैमराज ऑन रहे, एकदम हैंग हो जाए हमारा सिस्टम कि भाई हम ही एकोमोडेट नहीं कर पा रहे। दैट शुड बी दैट लेवल ऑफ जोश। एंड ठीक है, कोई नहीं यार, पर्सनली एंड ऑल दोस थिंग्स। सी अगेन अभी आप लोग को सर का नंबर मिला है, सो आई वुड टेल वन थिंग, सिर्फ एक ही दिन हुआ है, 3 घंटे हुए, इसके बाद अभी 2 और दिन बचा है। आप वापस वही चीज़ लेकर आओगे, कल भी वही डाउट्स पूछोगे. सो व्हाट यू आर डूइंग इज बेसिकली फीलिंग दैट नहीं एनजाइटी है कि मेरे को ये भी करना है वो भी करना है. थोड़ा रुको, सब्र करो, ठीक है. मतलब एक दिन में मैंने भी इतना कुछ नहीं सीखा था टू बी ऑनेस्ट, और सीखने से भी सच में फ़ायदा नहीं होता. धीरे धीरे आप सीखते हो, एब्जॉर्प्शन रेट बढ़ता है, ठीक है. एंड मोर इम्पॉर्टेंटली कल के सेशन में और भी बहुत कुछ आने वाला है. एंड बाय द एंड ऑफ दिस 3-day वर्कशॉप, स्काई रॉकेटिंग सरप्राइजेस आर देयर फॉर यू, है ना. माइंड बोगलिंग लाइक ओपनिंग्स आर देयर. कुछ चीज़ें हम और भी डीप में जानेंगे, समझेंगे, एंड बहुत सारी चीज़ें. वी विल ऑल्सो हैव सम ड्राई रन, बेसिकली प्रैक्टिस थिंग, जिसमें आपको लगेगा कि अरे मैं तो सच में कितना गड़बड़ कर रहा हूँ. कोई भी हो, लड़का हो लड़की हो, डजंट मैटर, ठीक है. एंड दैट्स should be the reality check, because I literally got it in front of 600 cadets. काफ़ी सारे लोग जो मुझे जानते हैं बहुत दिनों से, लिटरली मतलब एकदम सबके सामने सर ने बता दिया, और that was a very shocking. And from that day onwards till today, those all reality checks has helped our students to make it, not only making it but to top in the merit. सर ने मुझे करवाया, और फिर भाई सर knows our legacy, and सर की legacy की बात हम कल और भी करेंगे, ठीक है. So that's it from my side, and even from, I would say, sir, over to you, sir. Anything you would like to add?
Yeah, thank you, Pallav. Although no question answers, we have to close down. But as I promised, I will share my association, Pallav. कि now I am in social media right now, as Pallav ने cover कर दिया है, कि my teaching slightly different actually. I have been sitting in front, because so far it was something like I was in uniform and being trained in psychology, DIPR, and I was posted in National Cadet Corps. The cadets were there, so that authority was there for bluntness. So I was very blunt. I'm very blunt teacher actually speaking. But somehow now even social sites, I'm getting kuch, I can see people are texting, yes, sir, this religion, sir, what comment you gave, sir, you are officer, sir, how you can give this such comments. Somebody is texting over here. I'm feeling very sorry ki psychology, that person ki what wrong I have said. I'm on social media, I know what to say, what not to say. So to say that I want to just share Pallav's my association. Pallav, you got recommended 9th go, 9th attempt?
Yes, it was my 9th or 10th, sir. मुझे भी देखना पड़ेगा.
9th. So he got it was Visakhapatnam. I was pushing National Cadet Corps, and he was sitting in the class around 60-70 cadets sitting. He was one of those. And in my personal class, it is a bullshit is more and class is less. And it is demeaning so much that Pallav Datta felt so disheartened, because I used to say, कि भैया you all are cowards, you all are cowards, you all are cowards, you all are cowards, and because of that you're not getting recommended, because yes, you are proving yourself coward before a board, and board is not recommending you. Now I have assessed, I have sensed. तो पल्लव को मैंने बहुत झाड़ झूड़ मार करके गया ही. He went to the board. I think Vizag was the first SSB, if not wrong. Visakhapatnam only. And what I recollect still, कि around I think 70 or 120 had come, and 19 got screened in, and only one got recommended of 19 among those who reported, and that was Pallav Datta. My God, that was immense sense of happiness, pleasure for me, and that laurel he brought to me, Pallav Datta. Then he said so when he got recommended. बोला सर इतना जूते आप मारते थे, इतना दुख, इतना दर्द, इतना कष्ट, इतनी तकलीफ, इतनी पीड़ा होती थी, लेकिन सर देखो सर, today I got recommended. So that what it is. So, but in the social side, I'll try to control myself. मैंने किसी को डंडे जूते नहीं मारे यार, मेरी कोशिश भी नहीं होगी कि let down anyone. No, I'll not do that. I'll be very, I know what to speak and what not to speak. But yeah, personal one-to-one, if you are speaking with me, तो भूत बना दूंगा, सबको बता दूंगा where you stand actually. Then if that goes inside your nut, 100% guaranteed success is yours. So आज के लिए इतना बहुत है. Thank you very much. Tomorrow 6 o'clock again we catch up, and tomorrow we'll take on to the psychology part, and the third day we'll take on the GPO part. So now time is very tight, so we'll finish it off, and tomorrow I'll give you one picture, the group planning exercise, so that after tomorrow we'll discuss the GPE. That's the most important among the group testing officers tasks. So आज के लिए इतना बहुत है. Thank you very much. Jai Hind. Tomorrow again we'll meet at 6 p.m. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Good night, sir.
Good night.